once more. A warp core breach on this galactic shore. We wait for comms, Latinum's our plea. In this buggy cosmos, we're Starfleet, you see. Star Trek Fleet Commando, the lags are full. Bugs that vanish, then return to show. Compensation chests, they come and go. 7 years of crashes, still we boldly. So raise your tricorder to the stars, we strive. Through endless bugs, we keep the fleet alive. 7 years of chaos, yet we'll never fall.
I logged in again, full of hope and dread. Server lag hits like a photon to the head. My ship's stuck in warp, my crew's gone rogue, and the bug report's buried under code. Armadas glitch, rewards don't drop. The leaderboard froze at the very top. I tap and I tap, but nothing responds. It's like the devs beamed out and moved on. We send tickets, we beg and plead, but all we get is thanks we'll read. The galaxy's cracked and we're losing grip, but we still grind, we're in too deep. Oh, SDFC, you break my heart. Every patch just tears it apart. You say fixes coming, but they never do. We're stuck in a loop and we blame you. Oh, SDFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us behind. Alliance chat's a therapy zone. We meme the bugs, we cry, we groan. The refinery's stingy, the events are cursed, and the lag hits hardest when you need it worst. I try to upgrade, but the screen went black. Lost my mats, no way to get them back. The dev block says we hear your voice, but all I hear is static noise. We rage, we laugh, we threaten to quit, then log back in, yeah, we're full of it. The stars are broken, the code's a mess, but quitting now, that's just weakness. Oh, SCFC, you break my heart. Every patch just tears it apart. You say fixes coming, but they never do. We're stuck in a loop and we blame you. Oh, SCFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us behind. We dream of balance, a smoother play, of bugs that vanish, not just delay. But until that day, we'll raise our voice in laggy space. We've made our choice. Oh, SCFC, you break my heart, but we've made this mess a work of art. You say fix is coming, but we know the drill. We'll be here grinding against our will. Oh, SCFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us behind. So here's to the broken, the bug, the betrayed, to the players who stay. Though the game's decay, we're still out here, stars in our eyes, waiting for fixes and watching them die. Out in deep space, late night stream and glow. Warp engines
Pre-rolls incoming, guys. Stay tuned.
on a cracked tile screen.
We got a lot to do. Get those song requests in.
The legends know when MJ streams, the numbers grow. Zombie captain never sleeps, grinding galaxies while the universe creeps. From the bridge to the stars he stands, a helmet in one hand, a mic in the other hand. Zombie space captain, rise from the void, brains on cooldown, fleets deployed, booms in the cosmos, never alone, commanding the stars from a streamer's throne. Zombie space captain, fighting the night, wrestling gravity, holding the line, undead legend with a heart of gold, a great father first. Now that's the road. Oh, off-stream bell rings, ding, ding, ding. Wrestling fan when the ropes start to swing. From power drivers to power bomb lore, he knows every pop, every crowd roar. Stories, heroes and heels, same passion as when a fleet congeals. Knows when to sell, knows when to stand. Life's a match, he's got it planned. Whether space or squared circle lights, he shows up ready every fight. Zombie space captain, rise from the void, brains on cooldown, fleets deployed, booms in the cosmos, never alone, commanding the stars from a streamer's throne. Zombie space captain, fighting the night, wrestling gravity, holding the line, undead legend with a heart of gold, a great father first. Now that's the road. Hey, 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 hey. But when the stream fades, screens go black, there's a quieter strength that's got his back. Teaching, guiding, leading with care. Real world hero, always there. No leaderboard tracks, that kind of win. No title bell for where he's been. But every bedtime story told outshines the stars, brighter than gold. Zombie space captain, hear the cheer, fleet command legend, always sincere. Wrestling fan with the father's grace, undead king with a human face. Zombie space captain, this one's true. The greatest title belongs to you. Across the stars or close to home, you wear that crown. MJ had a love. Yeah, 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 alone.
Thank you for the 100 biddies, Chef. 3 minutes.
MJ had woke up with a mission on his mind. ops70 shining like a summit.
And another 100 from Broken Wolf. That starts a hype train, guys.
Every part, every core, grinding those dailies till his fingers get sore. He's got spreadsheets open, calculators on fire. Every upgrade pushing him a little bit higher. While the galaxy sleeps, he's still online, chasing that level like it's written in his spine. He's on the race to 70, nothing gonna slow him down. MJ hats engines roaring like a king without a crown. Every node, every research, every hostile he'll destroy. ops70 calling like a victory convoy. Yeah, he's grinding through the chaos, never losing track. MJ hats on the rise and he ain't looking back. Alliance chat buzzing, bro, you're almost there. MG hat just laughs, says give me one more repair. Armories humming, docks line tight, ships fueled up for another long night. Events dropping, he farming like a beast from the Alpha Quadrant to the farthest east. Every chest he opens is another step one. ops7 ain't a goal, it's a destiny run. He's on the race to 70, nothing gonna slow him down. MJ hats engines roaring like a king without a crown. some players quit, but MJ had he was built for this grit. Through lag, through bugs, through the endless grind, he keeps pushing forward with a champion's mind. He's on the race to 70, the finish line in sight. MJ hats warp trail blazing like a comet in the night. When that upgrade hits, the whole alliance will cheer. MJ had made it happen, the legend's finally here. Ops7 unlocked and the galaxy knows the fact. He climbed the mountain and he ain't looking back.
What's going on, you guys? How is everybody doing this week? I know I've not been around. I know it's been a crazy set of circumstances. I am going to, we do have a hype train going on. We got 2 minutes left on it. Let me get to, no, you're not assimilating me, bro. You think that. Is it futile? I don't think it's futile. I don't think that's something we're doing. Hi guys, welcome in. We are doing a battle pass giveaway tonight at some point during the stream, so hopefully we get some folks in here for that. That being said, how is everybody doing? It's nice to see everybody. We've still got this long VC going. Rage with the 45, my dude. Thank you. Broken Wolf and Chef, thank you for starting the hype train. Appreciate that. Yeah, we've actually, it's been quite the interesting week with M92 and everything going on, right? However, it is open mic night, so you know what that means. We've got this that pops up right here, and then the other thing that happens tonight is this video clip. I've only showed it once, but because it's short and sweet, but...
Welcome to Open Mic Night. Join us.
Oh, I so love that. I love that. That looks so sexy. Not even gonna lie. In the meantime, though, since we got a stage full of folks, I do want to give folks the opportunity. Remember, if we can do the level 5, we will we'll give away some merch. I'm gonna wait.
I wish I listened to MJ. Don't tell him that. Don't
you should have
tell
listened
MJ
to me, Ruby.
that. I wish I listened.
Well, you told me. You told me. Nobody else told me. Nobody else told me.
S08_Martos join.
In the meantime, though, I have been trying to do some stuff. It's literally just been running a few things in the background today. It's been a really chill day. I've kind of had to pop in multiple different places, so I've just been kind of taking my time. And I'm curious, how is everybody feeling about 92 so far? That's the question of the night. The stage is open, well, the VC rather. I do have folks in here. I've got Triple B, George, K.A., Martok, Ostis, Green Tea, Chad, Fred, RSDJ, Rage, Sojum, lots of people. So whoever would like to come up, you're more than welcome to unmute. I'm curious about your thoughts. George, it looks like you're unmuted, so you go first, buddy.
It's pretty okay, the territory. I would prefer either they had 2 of the G4 4-star territory, one either side, or one in the middle. So there's like 4 alliances could either share or battle it for it. Because right now you only could have 2 alliances to get it. You would have to take a long time for you to battle to get to that 4-star. But if it was in the middle, it'd be a little bit better. Or have 2 on either side. There'd be more interaction.
Well, I think the thing about it is it could be 3, right? Like with the warp paths being the way they are. I know that's been a point of discussion recently. People were a little confused. Me being one of them, I won't lie to you. I was a little confused, but technically, there are 3 warp paths in here, right? So, I mean, you could get to this territory 3 separate ways if you could pull it off. But the problem is, like, you would have to come here to here to here to here to here, right? So
yeah,
it just that's just so I'm not too big on it. Let's see here. What's chat say? Broken Wolf said could be 3. Thank you, Broken Wolf. Wally says refinery claims with issues. Never been a problem before this update. Yeah, the pips are gone. I think they'll be fixing that in the next couple of days, from my understanding. At least when I say the pips are gone, I'm really talking about like research and stuff. That is the worst. Dragon, I see you lost your streak. I'm sorry, man. Did you miss the PLE last night for Night of Champions? That might be why you lost your streak, my dude. I will never admit this. Oh wow, George. Moose says I will never admit this again, but I agree with George. Ooh. Savage said he's not interested in the WWE stuff, and I get that. But that's why I try to be very clear about when we're doing the WWE stuff and when we're doing the STFC stuff. So, because they are two entirely different subsects, right? And that's fine. C, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. We've just had it kind of crazy. I mean, you can see what is happening on our alliance, right? We're sectioning it off. Oh. Thank you for the giant Iron Chef. Appreciate that. We're sectioning it all off, and it's okay. Let me get the song request going in the background here. Apparently, somebody hit me with Faith of the Heart right off the rip. Thank you, KA. Appreciate that. Yeah. So it's not all that bad. I just looking at the map though, as I keep staring at this, right? It just. I thought you had to go 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, but apparently that is not the case. You can yes, Wally, that's right. A magnet for OPC hits. I can't wait till somebody gets it. I can't wait because once somebody does, I'm gonna capitalize on that. Milkshake Kells right after. Oh yeah, I seen that. What's up, Warzone? Thank you for the 10 bomb. Appreciate that. Welcome in, my friend. And a hydrate. Yeah. I need to turn that down, actually. I'm still... Warzone, don't make me do it live. Quit it. Quick. I'm gonna have to go put a cooldown on that. Yeah, all right. I see what you did there. I know there's a lot going on tonight, too. Nigel, thank you for the lurk, dude. Appreciate that. C, welcome in. Thank you for the dungeon. Not too much, buddy. Welcome in. We were just getting started here. I'm running a little bit behind because, that's just my life anymore. It's been kind of crazy on the home front, so I do also kind of need to give an update in regards to that. We are still kind of waiting to hear about this apartment being remodeled, but I should know something this week. That was my last here. Cruzito, welcome in. Good to see you. Wally says, I am going to steal pixels. They get hurt with OPC hits. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people don't appreciate when you take their OPC, but I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a lot of that. Happen. So, and I'm okay with it. Entirely. Here, we're going to put 5 minutes on the hydrates, Warzone. And I blame you. You did that. Do remember that the dungeons are still on channel points. That is something I was trying to do. What mobile home was not a viable option? I mean, no, not really. Hell, apartment was barely a viable option. Can't get my OPC because I barely go OPC. That is true with these nodes. They're not really that big, right? At least in any of the other territories. From my understanding, like, let's just take a look at the 2-star here. It's not this one, it's this one. Because I've been sending miners out here all the time, and they max out at 500, right? And that's just, it's not. I'm not going to go OPC on that. And neither is anybody else, because I'm using faction miners, so. Or at least that's my understanding. Why the F node's not that big? Well, the 4-stars are, I believe. I'd have to fly over there, but I'm happy to do it as I wait for surges to start up here at some point. I think we're doing a TC first. But here, I'll send my GS out here and let's just take a look. This whole update's been kind of weird. 1-star are 3.2 million in the 4-star zone, Rage. Is that right? And if we could, Rage, I mean, if you wouldn't care, man, I'd appreciate if you would take charge on the shout-outs and stuff tonight. I don't know where Powell's at. Maybe he'll pop in.
He's been over at Ruby.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. 1.2 million on the 3-star, so that's not bad.
_joined.
I haven't talked to him in a couple of days, but that's all right. Oh, is that a pepper?
Sorry.
Is that
sorry.
a pepper? Yeah,
Yes, it is.
I thought that was a pepper.
I
Welcome
forgot
in,
that
Pepper.
you stream from here now. I apologize.
Well, it's a temporary thing. Till it closes, then we're going back to the stage. But people have been really good. People have been really good about when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
So can't complain. Some of these nodes, they just like the geodes are 100K, right? But 1.2 million, I would go OPC on that. So Wally has a really good point. What's up, Lost In? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. No, it is a really good point. So eventually, and I don't think it'll be this round because of the cost to get this TC. I mean, it's just absolutely pricey. Let's just look here. Join takeover. Look at these prices, my guys. Look at this. That is insane. That is so huge. Appreciate that, Pepper. Trying to keep up here. I see song requests galore going up. Thank you, Lost In, for the baby sharks. Shiz. Just all the things. The 6 and 7 star decently sized. I don't think I've seen 6 and 7 yet. Oh, 6, 7. See what I did there? Need to take a look at that, actually. Look at the Vengeance Construction Yard. Ooh. I like blueprints. I like blueprints a lot. Although, ooh, again, expensive on the refines. A lot of this stuff is just so pricey. I heard somebody say today they were trying to kill an 80. Yeah, I wish them the best luck with that. Let me switch the mining over. I'm on mining now, and I still don't see anything. Is there no... Oh, that's what I had to do. Okay, let's go look at the 7-star nodes. Because you get all 3 in one spot. And
so
crown
funny,
jewels.
Ruby. You were right on par with me because the race is to 70 is on. 69 starts this weekend. Oh, you want a 69 this weekend, MJ?
Those 80s are rude. How rude, Broken Wolf? Because I've not been brave enough. I can barely do the 66s. So I'm just curious. How rude? Because I've not really explored 2 million, huh? That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not horrible. I mean, a variety is nice. Variety is the spice of life. Let's look at the 6 stars. Because again, I've only like briefly looked at these, and they're quite huge. 6-star nodes are how big? Oh, come on. Come on. Look at that. They're not that big. No, the territory hostiles, right? Somebody said they were trying to kill an 80 earlier today, and I don't remember who it was. It might have been... Was that Lost In? Was it you, Lost In? I think it was Lost In. You're not going to quit, are you, son? Here, take it. Go. Didn't even get a shot off. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Well, that's pretty fair. Oh, come here. Somebody fell down a hole. Sorry, guys. Somebody's being a little fussy butt today. So, Lost In was testing the 80s. That's what I thought. That's what I thought I heard. Back when, before I left and came back over here. Because we were over at Nigel's for a little while. But there is lots going on. I've got things to do. And again, just kind of standing by and just waiting. Okay, somebody's out there. When are we doing this other TC? There it is. There it is. Okay, I guess we're going here. So let me go park. I like TC points. I know they said small ships, but I don't really care. We'll load it up. Why not? I don't think we're getting contested either, so I'll take that. All right. Now that I got everything. How is chat tonight? Just kind of curious. So. Getting there. I thought the tier was rare. Now I got 120k epic ship parts I need again. Oof. Oof. Tier 11's pretty hot though, Rage. That's awesome. Trying to keep up here. I would absolutely love to get out there and test it, but there's no way in hell. Although we need our 3. If we can secure this 3 tonight, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to. Ooh, there it is. Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. Oh my God. Trillions of whole health. And it's not really that much loot, it doesn't look like. Or is it? Huh. I don't know, I'm torn. 1,000% torn. Boy, it got really quiet. So I take it we lost George. I see several of you on the stage have deafened, which is fine. It's time to save up for the final part push. 120k already just to convert. We've done well with the territories, Bacon says. Right on. We have two. We have two. C knows what I'm talking about. We've been really careful. Here, I'm just gonna grab the baby. She's not being uncooperative. So there's baby hat. There you go, sweet pea. Are you happy now? Are you content? I don't know. I'm doing 4 motos. I can join in a few, brother. Right on. That'd be cool. Yeah, stage is open, man. I don't know where everybody's at tonight. I guess multiple people online, and I know AEW is doing a thing as well. So it's Forbidden Door tonight, if memory serves. So probably won't be a lot of turnout tonight, which is okay.
You want me to jump in here?
Sure. I was just waiting for you to call my name.
Guys, speak up.
Well, you asked at the start what people's thoughts are on TC, and I've been having a blast. So I've been going ham on the PvP, and we've got wars starting and stopping, and it's getting people engaged. And TC is pretty much just insane right now. So I'm having a killer time.
Good.
So I'm happy with the update.
You see, that's the kind of thing I like to hear. That's the type of feedback that when I get it and I can send that back up the chain, man, that makes people happy. Just seriously. Time to mirror grind, Madrock says. Let's go. Dark Tree, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Beach Whale says moo. Moo back to you, buddy. KA says my headset battery just dies. I'll load back up in about 30 minutes. It's cool. Cool. Overall, I'm happy with it too, says Moose. Well, right on. Right on. I'm glad that's the sentiment. Because I was worried. This is kind of a big update. So, I think it is anyway. Chad, I mean, you popped in there for a second. You got thoughts, buddy?
Yeah, I'd say overall I like it too. I like the renewed territory vigor. Everybody's in there. Everybody's killing people. It has a reason to exist. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with George too. I think there should have been 2 territories, maybe 3, but I would also like to see them expand it again in another year and then put in a 5-star,
I will say this. They are more likely, right? And I'm not going to, we did kind of talk about that when this was presented to us about there only being 1. And the suggestion might have been said for 2 or even 3. But here was the response I got. It's easier to add than it is to have too many. So
100%.
Yeah, it's easy for them to come in later and make additions to the map. I mean, they proved they can do it once. So I don't think it would be that much work for them to squeeze in another one just like right above the other 4-star or something. Beach says they need 3 4-star territories, but I don't think they will do that for at least 2 months. Yeah, it'll be a little bit beached. They want to give this time to flesh out and see what kind of PvP conflict it creates. So that part makes sense to me. I get they're trying to force PvP, right?
I'd love it if they added a second one and kept it at 2 until they decide to make a 5-star, and then you can add another 4-star and a 5-star, and then you're good to go.
Shiz says they'd have to spread around where they place the 4 stars, especially with the clarification on what the requirements are. Which, again, for those of you that may or may not know, I was slightly confused on it. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It is literally just a warp path. You have to start with a 1, and then you can go any direction. But you just have to have a connector. So, Beach says they need to quit trying to force PvP since that really never has worked. At least not on my server. I agree with Shiz as well. I understand that, but the idea is there's only so many things you can do in the game, right? Like you got armadas, you got reds, you got blues, and then that's it. So blue on blue crime it's part of it. But I can understand. I'm not a PvP player either. It's not my thing. But now I will 100% bow down and fight for my territory when I need to. But will I choose to? No. Pepper, what about you? I see you're unmuted. What do you got?
Well, I'm more curious on once securing TC and how it looks like every week your buffs are going to change. If I read all that correctly, so you see what's coming up the following week. If that's actually going to make any impact on alliances wanting to move around versus being stationary once they get their spot, because that's what generally happens. At least on our server, they get in their spots. That's where they stay. There's not a lot of moving around. The TC battles happen in the beginning and then it's done. Unless like some major war or whatever, we don't really have anything after that. So I'm just curious if that's going to actually get any additional engagement as they see how these rotate around, or if it's just going to be you're going to get what you get, and everybody's just going to stay where they are as per usual, at least in our server.
It makes sense to me. I mean, look, they've got some good stuff in here. It's just all about whether or not, you have the resources to activate them, especially right now, right? So I'm not sure
aren't services rotating?
That's what I'm saying. Like every week they're going to rotate. And so I'm wondering if that makes any difference on whether alliances that would normally get in their spot and stay in their spot for the whole season, if they're going to want to move around as things rotate.
Well, I can speak for mine and say absolutely. We're not going to keep a territory that doesn't do anything for us or gives us stuff we don't want.
Yeah. That's a fair point from both of you guys. I appreciate that, Austin Pepper. Honestly, is it every week? Because my understanding was that maybe it's on me, maybe I've misunderstood. Where does it say every week at? I'm just trying to find.
I'll have to go find where I was reading up on that. Let me see if I can find that. But
not that I'm doubting that. I just the upcoming services. What is that in the schedule? Like where?
It doesn't explicitly say it, but if you go into the little flag for the territory,
and then
like
down here,
waiting on the stream delay, yeah, because that rotation, I don't think the grayed out ones usually show up changed until they're ready to rotate in. So as people are saying, the question is, when is that rotation occurring? Is that the end of the season or is that a week to week?
I mean, it says at the end of the zone's next takeover. So yeah, it's week to week. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay. My understanding
about it on Rib's thing.
Maybe that's. I don't think that was how it was supposed to be, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misunderstood when they were presenting it to me, because that is a thing. Which we've had so many meetings as of late, and so many different Zoom calls, and this, that, and the other. Green Tea says, didn't really have any PvP on my server. We did fight for and lost our first pick in a 2v1, but got our second choice uncontested. Services seem a little expensive, but we've unlocked 3-star territory in some services already, and we are just G6 max, no G7s. That's crazy. Wally says, hope they're generous with the TC resources. I mean, they probably won't be. It depends. There's probably still some adjustment to it to come, because that's how they do things. You know how it is. They'll change things week to week. Bacon Fish hit me with a hydrate and I didn't see it. I got you, Bacon Fish. Broken Wolf says at the cost for some of these services, that is expensive. I agree. There's all kinds of expensive stuff, especially for things like the NSEA. This is the new stuff, right? Like this requires the isogenite, at least for this last item. So I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I would think that they would have made some of these services like blueprints for the NSEA. That should be a lower ops thing, not a that shouldn't require 61 plus players to refine isogenite for that, I don't think. But that is how it is, so. But that's just this one, right? I haven't even looked at our services, to be honest with you. And there's Lost End's baby shark shit. I love you, Lost End, but damn it, man. G5 rare FKR blueprints. That's good.
One sec, because I just got it on the stream. Can you go back to the NACA for a second and look at the level requirement on that? Because somebody just pointed that out,
45.
and I think it's worth calling. Yeah, and what level can people build it?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. God, that's old.
45?
No, MU starts at 40. Wave defense does start at 45, but it's at 40.
Okay.
Right, but then this is for 45 plus, so it gives you 5 levels to build up before it works. So
Chad,
that
Well,
I see what you did there. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm middle of just starting a duo as talking about this. But so it basically means players will have entered it for 5 levels and then be able to start on the ship.
Yeah, that's true.
The Protector?
Yeah.
The Protector.
You can get it at 42, I think.
I thought it was
because somebody had
40.
mentioned it before. I double checked. If you look on stfc.space, and I'll post it in the Discord because I just recently had it up. I'd have to go back. It is 40.
Okay. I mean, I take you at your word, Shiz. I know your shit. So no worries, brother.
Yeah,
no worries.
I'll have it up in a second as I try to juggle.
Fair. Either way, 45 is kind of high. I agree with that. What about the Monavine? I know that one's an old one, right? So did they change that at all? Or is this the same shit? Looks like it's the same.
I know the Sarko was expensive for no reason.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's
Wally
not something
says
I would turn on.
useless ship.
Well, yes, of course. It's not something I would turn on, but it was just I found it funny that it was more expensive than the buff that was in the system with it.
Ow, 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 ow. Your little nails are digging into me. What the heck? Yeah, that I think a lot of this stuff is a little overpriced myself. Of course, I also don't think we've activated any services this week. And I 100% would suggest no one does till they get their territories entirely situated, right? Like, don't, because this stuff's expensive enough as it is. Well, I haven't checked New Jord yet. Let's look at that one. That one I've got. Yeah, Sarko. Think of that. Ouch! You are hurting me. That's pain. She's like taking my arm, and she's just digging her little nails into it. God. Butthead. Why would you be that way? Cloaking duration enhancers. That one new? No.
Shockwave 6185 joined.
Some of these look the same, but with enhanced values, maybe? I don't know. FKR PvP damage enhancer. Look there. 2,000% on 71s. Ooh. The price on that is also pretty high. 200K of the diodes. Holy smokes! Look at that. Some of these are just outrageous. Sorry, I hadn't really had a chance to get into it and look, right? But I'm seeing it now. Sorry, guys. Wally said, question. I am 66, my Kira tier 10. Should I stop? Yes. Yes. Tier 9 for the uncommon. Don't go any further. That's past the tier for the cube, so you're more than good. Oh, you got him. Never mind. I'm sorry. KA said she already like your other half getting under your skin. 100%. RSDJ says, kids, 3 minutes of joy, ha ha ha. 30 years of misery, 100%. That's not that much with all the power creep. Yeah. Wally, yeah, tier 9 all the way up until you get to the epics, right? KA has shared with us the patch for 69 in the Discord chat, so we can see all the things that we need. I love it when he does that. He's got all that stuff on standby. It's so beautiful. Green Tea says that follows how it was released, though, month or two before free-to-play access the ship, but MU events required you to enter anyways. Yeah. I mean, but still, 45 is ridiculous. What about Eviscerator? 45, okay. I'm looking at just some of these. Voyager, did it change? Doesn't look like it changed. Although it might have. It might have.
So,
that looks like a high price.
Trying to jam out, but the added complication with the services is, so that's 5 ops levels for both the Eviscerator and the NSCA before you can build them. That's ignoring how long it then takes you after getting access to the blueprints before you can actually build it. So, I mean, honestly, that basically could mean that you start getting blueprints at 45, you can't build it till 50 or G5.
Yeah, that's not cool. It really needs to be more like level 40 or 39.
Well,
yeah, agreed.
Okay, but here's the bigger thing to consider. What's the ops level on the Vengeance?
Well, I only know one zone that has that service, so we can go take a look. I can fly back over there. So give me
Because
just
off
a
the
second.
top of my head, I can tell you that's one of the first times. It goes back to how away teams used to be. You actually can get it through one of the stores beforehand. It's at 68.
I thought that was right. I'm going to put it back on the screen just for clarity, but I thought it said 68. So
yeah,
but, you can't build it till 70 KA, and you can't source them the regular way, but 100% it is 68 if what I saw in here is right.
It is. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that was even in the blog notes of one of the things that they put out. Like and that's one of the few times, especially for non-FKR, like in faction ships, yeah, you can pick those up beforehand. But for most stores, for service generations, somebody was saying that the Monavine was at 38. That's not what I recall. I thought it was at 40, which is where you can build it.
It's
But if it was
39.
okay, well, still that's better than I remembered, and I don't know if that's current or what it was beforehand.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to put the baby down, and I'm just kind of trying to keep an eye on her. She's behind me. Still yet, though, speaking of vengeance, you guys would be proud. Since my last stream, I have went leaps and bounds on getting some of these vengeance blueprints. Is it in here? No, it's under outpost, isn't it? Because it's plunder. Boom. I'm already at 250. So I've got a quarter of my vengeance already. It feels like it's over 9,000 C engineering, but I promise you it is actually only 1,000. So that is tremendously huge. I'm getting excited. I did also, and I know that I haven't been live in over a week because not for STFC, right? But I did also build a couple of other things, and I'll just be happy to show them off here once I get landed in my base. I thought, are we not taking this 3-star? When does it start? When does this start? This starts in 4 minutes. Okay, so we're about to do that. That is what she said. You're absolutely right. But I'm getting there. I know I'm slow. Sorry. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. We may not stay on the air too long tonight, but just to prove a point, I did end up building my Enterprise E. Very happy. Lost in Shark by Chad Bro Chillin'. I hear that. Awesome. And I built a Crenshaw, but I've done nothing with it because, I'm trying to save my interceptor parts. But my Enterprise E is built. She is a purdy. She's a very sexy ship, and I've been using her a little bit. So I'm very happy. I'm very pleased. Do y'all have the cost to take it? No, we do not. Oh, you mean the 3? I think we do. Let's double check. It's not up to me. I'm not a Commodore, but we do. We do. We have several G7s, though. So I'm honestly not surprised. Which, speaking of, let me just, I'm not queued up for PvP, but I'm happy to send all 8 ships out. So, God, she's just a sexy ship flying through space. Look at her. She's all like, I'm pretty.
Shockwave
Scimitar,
6185 left.
RS, that is the worst one. You don't want the Scimitar. You don't want the Scimitar. You've got the Borg Cube. Why do you need another
Shockwave
battleship, brother?
6185 joined.
Yeah, see, where are you at, dude? C is actually in my alliance now, so that's an upgrade. Ever since I've switched alliances, since me and my formal admiral, we had a disagreement. Good deal. Glad to hear it, C. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm happy. I'm making progress. Because it's Romulan, don't listen to RSDJ. True untrue. Oh, don't listen. I get it. I get it. Listen, Green Tea. Just because it's Romulan doesn't make it superior. All right. If any of the 3 are superior, what's up, Kinslayer? Welcome in. If any of the 3 are superior, then that would be the Crenshaw. And we all know the Vengeance is better than the Crenshaw, and I should wait. Right. But I did manage to get the NT to tier 3. I'll probably get it tier 4. If not, it should be this week. This week she should get there. And is it tier 4 or tier 6 for the cube upgrade? It's 6, right?
No,
Can't never
it's
remember.
tier 9. No, it's tier 9, buddy.
Not for the epic. Not for the epic.
You talking about to get the next component, the next upgrade on your board cube?
Yes.
I'm pretty certain it's 9, unless I'm
checking.
Unless I've been drinking too much tonight. Yeah.
Sojum, you might have been drinking too much tonight. I'm pretty sure it's 4 or 6.
It's 6 for the epic and then maxed.
Thank
you.
you.
Those are the 2. You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Tier 6, and then what is it? Tier 12? Or no, 18?
12 for the Vengeance.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to have the epic 2 tier 12 to build the Vengeance, is what you're thinking, or probably what you're meaning.
I am. It's so many numbers. I get confused, which is why I really enjoy having everybody around. It really helps. I sure do miss. Oh, what is this?
Well, we all get confused. That's what happened to me because there's tier 9 for one of the ships.
Well, it's tier 9 for the uncommon and the rare in G6.
There you go. That's where I got tier 9 from. I knew I didn't pull that out of my ass. There was a reason that number came to mind.
Okay, there it is. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. That at least looks like a starship, the Enterprise E. I agree. C, I still don't see you, C. Are you I'm in Gamma. Where are you at? Did you go to Beta? He probably went to Beta. Most of the time our alliance goes to Beta. So yeah, we're in. I'm 8 ships deep. Of course, it's not going to show me NTC and light up purple. Don't know why. There it goes. There it goes. That's perfect. So now that that's underway, I guess this is probably as good a time as any. We should probably confuse why G5 has more cargo than G6. I'll tell you why, Wally. Because the G5 ships, while they were epic for cargo, it was very hard to get like super protected cargo. I think the G4 ships had even more, didn't they? Or am I mistaken that?
Well, the big thing is an attempt at sort of resetting a lot of things with G6 and including, trying to bring down some of the sizes of things with G6, and I'm not sure all of it really ends up making sense. And especially like in Arc Lake Transigen, where G6 benefited from having survey ships as a great laser, but then you were really restricted on cargo space.
I am in streamer mode, so I am just now seeing that ping, Shockwave. What do you got there, buddy? How are you doing tonight? If you're with us, you may not be. Oh, there he is.
Oh, you were saying it was a sexy ship, and I just posted Shawn Michaels being it's a sexy boy.
I mean, it is a sexy boy. It is a sexy boy. Sexy boy. Sorry.
The best theme song in all of WWE entertainment.
I agree.
Especially the one that he sang himself.
Oh yeah. No doubt. Yeah. So we're filling out the map quite nicely though. I don't expect anybody will get the tier 4 until probably after this first season pass. Just because of the insane cost, right? Like it's $500,000 of the 4-star refined isogen is absolutely crazy. Looking at what I've got today right now after we've just paid to get the tier 3, right? We are currently sitting at see. Oh. Am I reading that right? Did somebody well out or how did that happen? Okay, hold on. Wait. Wait. Guys, I can pay for the tier 4. I don't know how, but I can pay for it. So that's a thing. Any ideas? Because I didn't think anybody would be able to do that.
It's not who you know, it's who you yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Surely that's not an error, right? Like I didn't think there was a pack out for that yet.
I mean, either that or they will worry about keeping the integrity of territory. Too soon?
Well, there wasn't a pack for it earlier.
Oh.
We were talking about that earlier. There was not a pack for it, so.
Closed. I want to keep you from going down the rabbit hole. Hold on.
Okay. Is there a pack?
Star Refinery. Territory.
Refinery? Uh-huh.
Star Raw Isogenite.
Baconfish 0 joined.
Okay. Territory. Hello, Yendis. You get it from 3-star refined. Yeah, but
You click it.
Okay.
Click the 3-star.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, stream delay. There it is, right there at the top.
Yeah, but the quantity.
Yeah.
If you get a lot of people
we
refining
don't have that many people.
The math just is the math, because at most, if so say they just got it, which I think they just did. If you do 2 refined, that's 500. The cost from it is what, 400,000, right?
We have 75, chat, and it has been
25,000.
No, we have 75 players. So
sorry.
Yeah, it's 500,000 for the cost of it.
Yeah, we have it already.
Well, the smell of it.
So our alliance has
So if you get
750.
if you get 1,000 for 2 pulls.
No. You get for 2 pulls, you get 500. It is a base of 250.
No.
I have over 500,000, brother, and I don't understand how.
I'm looking at my refinery. 4-star isogen refined gets 500. One chest you get 500. 2 chests you would get 1,000.
Can you screenshot that? Because that wasn't what MJ just showed, having the territory.
Dun, da, da, here, let's just do this.
I don't have the research either. There's people that do, but hey, you're okay. You're okay.
There we go.
Calm down. Thank you for sharing. No, Yendis. No CC pack. I gotta see that twice, guys. That's not at all the case. I don't even have my battle pass yet. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, but that's 250 times 4 is 1,000 times 500 is what? 2,000? 2,000 refines of the single chest? Right? You understand what I'm saying?
Baconfish 0 left.
Yeah. I'm seeing 5 in mine, so.
Well, maybe that the G7 sees it as 500 a thing, but even still, that the double pull then becomes 1,000. That still takes 500 of them from folks that are going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not understanding. Bean, thank you for the 160 biddies. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. The math isn't mathing for me. But I guess we're taking this Monday. So I don't know that anybody else is going to be able to, but we are. Huh.
Your little spinny guy's covering up the numbers. So how many is it you have? How much is it?
Here, I'll move it.
Half
500,000 and 4,000. That's what I'm saying. The math isn't mathing, brother. Go away, spinny guy. 500,000. It's not red. It's not red.
Oh, I got you. Wait, 500,000 is what it costs. What is it? And you have 504,000.
Yep. What's up, Ricky? Welcome in. This feature is 5 days old. No, this feature is 3 days old.
Nobody's had access to 3-star until just recently as well.
Yeah, that's the other big thing.
Last day or two.
Especially not us who are actively
You're fighting for 3-star right now.
Right. That's my point. How do we have that? I'm not hearing any answers. That's what worries me.
How do you have what?
I do have the refinery improvement. That's why mine shows 500 instead of 250.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you have one of the researches? Okay.
I do.
That means that it isn't great. It's about research. And a lot of this seems like it's meant to be based on once people are ramped up and into it. But even still, like, I'm trying to look to make sure there wasn't some sort of like claim that went out to alliances.
I don't know.
I'm trying to look too to see.
Yeah, do your homework, guys. Check, please, because let me pull up my Spox Club and see if maybe, but I don't think that's what happened. Because again, I still don't even have a battle pass, and I would imagine CC grants would go out all at the same time, right? So I cannot claim any of my BP yet. Matter of fact, I'm feeling like maybe I should reset my client.
Was it in the battle pass?
No. Armada directives, yes. Refined isogenite, yes. But no to the
Prism.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Let me reset my client, guys. So stand by. In the meantime, I'm going to turn my spinny guy back on while that's doing its thing.
Cool. Maybe they ninja'd that to you and whoop.
To me in particular, surely not. If there's any other CCs in chat, that would be fantastic for you to check your accounts.
This Cotton was
my
here.
account for. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a territory and I'm running these 70 armadas too.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm not understanding how the maths, and I'm trying to figure it out. There's only a few logical answers, to be honest, but your amount seems like it's not a natural pace. I agree. So you can play in territory. I mean, I get that, but we weren't expecting it. So maybe it's a bug. Hold on. Maybe it's a bug, and I just need to reload. Just hold on. Let me get there.
We don't call them bugs. We call them graphical issues.
Yeah, this would be a graphical issue. You're absolutely correct. So let me.
No, they're not bugs. They're features.
All the above is true. Checking my inventory again to make sure it's correct. No, we have 504K. So now that worries me, and I feel like I need to check my Spox Club. So stand by, chat. Because that's not fair. I mean, sorry, it's not. Unless somebody bought it and there's a pack for it, that's different. But I only had one like Alliance gift, so that's the other thing. Making this full screen. I'm checking
I'm asking Cotton if he can check.
Yeah. Would you ask who else is online? Is DJ online?
DJ the streaming. Cottontail is up, and I can't remember if Cotton's off official.
MJ, I'm working on something for you. Give me a minute.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking at my own sync log, which is 5 hours. I was just looking at that not too long ago, and we did not have it. And I'm not seeing it in my sync log, so I don't think this has anything to do with me.
Okay. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. So.
Yeah, but
and Cotton says he doesn't have anything. So
okay. Ruby as well. Yes, I am. Ruby has it too?
Wait,
really?
What?
No,
That doesn't make sense. Oh, is online. Okay. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, would somebody Shockwave, let me know when you've got it figured out there, bud, whatever you're working on. Maybe you can ask her to compare. Yeah. Yeah. I can't personally because you see, I do have the building built bacon fish, but I had to farm all that. I didn't get the pack. I went and got 10 million of the isogenite and did all the things. But there it is. It exists. So unless there was some sort of gift that I am unaware of, which if there was, you would think it would have went out to more than just. Yeah, you see, that's what I'm seeing. Green tea doesn't have it. Did you see your cube? No, see. Look at my screen, see. There's something going on. We have enough to take the 4-star, dude, and I don't know where that come from. That is insane. I am at 3 million of it. How are you at 3 million, Bacon? Oh, that 3
Well, if you
million
figure it out, send me a DM.
Yeah? Yeah. If I figure it out,
Well,
we're gonna be
Don't
telling
publicly announce it. Just send me a DM.
Yeah, well, hey, if you're gonna help the people out, I'll take in on that. But the other thing is, like, why is green tea thing a different amount than you are within the same alliance?
No. C is in my alliance. C is in my
alliance.
alliance.
Yeah. Sorry. Never mind. My bad.
Yep, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Barkman, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
my
Brother
alliance
Wolf.
only has 4,000. So
See, that doesn't make sense.
see that I see that would be more in line with most people because you have 500,004 or
How do we
504,000 is what I
have?
meant.
We have several G7s, but I'm going to ask the question: 504K 4-star ISO. Ruby is not NDA'd. No, that's why I was thinking somebody maybe should ask DJ if he'd be able to even pay it. Gift chest. Okay, Rathbon says gift chest. Okay, who's Rathbon? I don't know anything about a gift chest. She is a content creator, yes, but she is not NDA. No. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Let me check my.
Oh shit.
Let me check my server Discord. Sorry, guys, this is not what I was intending to do, and the baby's making it worse. Super. New mention in general. Right, we need stuff to take really out. So.
You're gonna make your entire server mad with that. Just saying.
I mean, what am I supposed to do about it, bro? I'm not the one planning this shit.
I'd probably just say nothing, bro. But you know.
Well, it also depends.
I mean, there's no one else from his server on here right now, anyways. I mean, we don't watch
yeah,
content creators
Bacon,
on the server 36.
Bacon,
Well,
you're on my server. Just saying.
Well, not the. It's also like if they're the only ones that have it, unless they have it completely blocked, and that in which case people might not even realize, oh, hey, they shouldn't have been able to have the resources to do it. But if anybody is able to contest it and have been keeping track, they might be like, how?
Right there now, there are 2 alliances on our server that have access to the 4-star.
MJ,
Okay.
I've got the answer.
Okay.
There is a gift chest that went out. Here is the deal.
Okay.
1 second here. Let me pull this out. Okay. Okay. Admiral, to celebrate the first takeover of the 4-star Chorus system and make sure those who fought to secure the path to the new system have a chance to claim the territory on Monday, June 29th, we are sending out a gift chest to the admirals of the alliances that control the following systems: Frampton, New George, and Fortis. This includes 500,000 4-star refined isogen, 500,000 progenitor cores, 5,000 progenitor conduits, 5,000 progenitor relays. With control of New George and Frampton decided, the first battle for Cora now begins.
Let me check my EU account because we
So
have one of those.
you got it a little bit early.
Okay. Where are you reading that from? Private?
Yes.
Okay.
But it does look like it's an in-game news. It does look like it's an in-game news blast as well.
Yes, gift chest. Gift to admirals. Okay. All right, so it does look like it's going out to every alliance, right?
Well,
or is it just
that whole specific territories?
Yeah, it's those that have Frampton and New George.
Oh,
Which would be your alliance and my alliance.
So, and you don't have it, Bacon?
I just sent a message to my admiral.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I think our admirals should talk. I'm sure they do, but
Well-
I think our admirals should talk then.
Just to double check, does that include Deportus?
It
Or just
should.
Nord
Although
and Bratman?
that's us too. That's us too, because that's our map. That's what we did. We locked it out, but I'm sure that's not the
Yes,
case
we
for
did.
everybody. So
Deportus also has a warp
That's why I raised that question.
But it's a 2-star. So
yeah, but I thought the whole thing we went through was anything connected.
Yeah, that's correct.
And in between his alliance and my alliance, we have all the systems that surround that 4-star right now.
Yeah, but the point is that if there was another alliance here, there should have been a third chest, but there's not because we locked it down.
Yeah.
So this is interesting, guys. I'm sorry, I was just a little taken aback by that. Well, that's good to know. So, guys, get in touch with your admirals if you own either one of these territories. All right, very important. If you own Fremtid, Nijord, maybe even Duportas. I don't know. A Shockwave. It only said the 2, right?
Yes, it only says the 2. And it does look like some of them have gone out early. So it says
Seems
Monday.
weird that they would only give alliances that hold those territories the tokens.
Well, those are the only 2 that can go for.
Well, no, Duportas can too, but you're right.
Yeah, Deportes can as well. But yeah, generally those are the only 2 that go for. But apparently some of them have gone out early, which is probably why your alliance already has.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not upset.
Oh, it may have, instead of being time triggered, been event triggered.
Perhaps. I mean, again, right now we're working on the 3, right? So it Bacon, I don't know what our alliance is going to do. I know that we have a partnership and we communicate stuff, right? But
yeah.
This is interesting. Chat, I am so sorry. Please do not feel ignored. Had we known, maybe more alliance would have fought for those. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed, Yendis. We all need these materials. Yeah, you see, this is what I was worried about right here. People are starting to get upset already.
And it's a clean sweep on my entire server by one
but
alliance.
But I think that's a huge point. Is like, yeah, like especially most of this is also due to it being the oopsie of we meant to send it out later, but now it leaves people thinking, hey, if we'd known we would have gotten that for holding that changes the math behind this. Now at the same time, like some of it, like it goes back to like how servers are set up and how alliances will go after things. Because it could have been. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Another way to look at that is giving the first alliance or 2 that gets close to being able to have that access is because it's been such a short time, and even just in that 1 week, the following alliances can build up enough of the resources to be able to actually take it. And that might be why they're doing a special chest.
I agree on the first
2-star. Sorry, Shiz. Deportes was excluded because it's a 2-star. It was only given to the winners of the 1-star TCs because it was held on the first day.
Holy shit. Okay.
So yeah, so Deportes was disqualified because it's a 2-star.
Okay, so it's just on the first day, and they were supposed to wait till later. But in regards to that second point that was being raised about like people will be able to have it, that was part of the point we're making, is that it'll take a significantly long time to be able to challenge them. Oh, good.
No, go ahead, Shiz.
Yeah, so in effect, it basically creates a big barrier for folks that weren't in that 1-star challenge.
Diaper duty came anew.
Time to change a butt.
Happens every time. Every time I go live.
But you can, I mean, if you could see our map, you can see that our admirals have talked to each other, because we usually have, including what they've got.
It's on screen.
Oh, yeah.
They can see it.
Oh, well, right now it looks like it's just showing all the stuff and your base in the background.
No,
Your
I
cat
see
in the
the
base in the
territory.
background.
I see the map. So
Yeah, I see the map. Make sure you're looking at the live.
I forgot I paused it, so I didn't hear myself like 6 times.
That could do it.
That's a good way to do it. Bacon. Good job.
But yeah,
Whoever did that.
Hey, look, they've got their territory is shaped like a sheep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that's about
You
to change.
bad boy.
Yeah. So
I know I'm
listen, guys,
naughty.
I didn't know this was going out either.
Yeah.
This is kind of a big deal, and I am 100% on that train, but I don't know what this means. Like, how do we handle this? So
I'm going to have fun on my EU account because my alliance holds both of those.
Well, yeah, but it also like that's a big question for those that took both of those two systems. If they got two chests or it was just one, that's one thing. Second thing, we don't yet know if the rule still stands or was this yet another thing we'd misinterpreted or maybe that changed with this new season. When it comes to week 2, the challenge 2 of all these systems,
yeah.
do the holders of each system automatically get enrolled or is it pay to play every time?
Owners should be automatically enrolled. Is that what it has always stated in the territory?
Okay, sure, but at the same time, here we are, and now they've given out a gift chest to a specific 2 territory owner. That is I don't even though I'm a recipient of it, I don't think that's okay. I think that's a bad call. Like if I say so myself.
I think this is also to what was being spoken to on some other channels where there would be no way that they're going to launch this brand new system and not have people able to get it in that first week.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I was going to
so
say, Ghost Pepper.
with
That's
them being,
exactly what it is.
they're not going to let that just sit there waiting for people to get everything when it is such a grind. So it makes sense to me that they would come out last minute and be like, oh, you're here. So now we're going to give you this so you can go battle it out, to put that, the FOMO, if you will, of like, okay, now we have the 4-star.
Yendis.
They
Moved
weren't
to
going to just launch that and
690
not
hours.
have anybody be able to move into it for like the first few weeks.
My
Yeah, 'cause
issue
you had
isn't
to
so
wait for
much
the
that
refine that. Oh, sorry.
Green Tea says, my issue isn't so much that they can activate and use the system, but it's digging a bigger divide between the higher alliances and distancing the lower one. They don't need a free boost. Give them $1,000 pack. At least then they are paying something. Ooh. Now listen, I wouldn't
You got
have bought it to
$1,000 to
begin
throw
with.
around?
I don't.
The problem is though, this is what we have to keep in mind is that this TC is a way to divide the alliances, right? You can form an alliance with your alliance and another, or a group of alliances versus another group of alliances. At the end of the day, TC is a PvP event. So just by TC existing, that's creating a little bit of a divide. Now you add to that this first time ever sort of refresh, and not first time ever refresh, excuse me, but first time ever certainly adding a four-star system to the mix. You've just had a full Arcfall update. Now, whether or not this was planned or whether this is something saying, hey, we know we've had some issues, we're going to run this as a gift so that you guys can have that.
Shockwave, I'm gonna have to disagree on even the PvP point, because that even goes into the would you rather fight one man-sized horse or 1,000 well, I'm messing up the joke, but like you get
A
my point.
horse-sized duck or a duck-sized horse?
Yeah, like as an example, because like it doesn't matter, like you can't if you are a small enough alliance, you can't overtake a larger alliance that has more ships that just keeps getting more points.
That's my point. That's exactly what I'm saying. Somebody made the point that someone said that PvP, or that, territory, this is a way to divide the alliances. And that's exactly my point, is that PvP and territory and PvP being a PvP event, it's a natural way to divide the alliances. So it's not that you're going to have a larger group of alliances in there that are trying to, oh, hey, by the way, my alliance and your alliance can both take control of Coda. No, it can't happen. So naturally, one alliance is going to prevail. So
Mm.
of course that this
No,
is a
that's
way
actually what
to divide.
happened on ours. That's actually what happened on ours.
Yeah, they
Global
they
Alliance
they
is
divided up.
exactly.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why don't they promote us all fighting? Why don't they give it all to us so we can all take territory? We can all fight each other. Instead of just giving it to the two guys going to take one territory. We want to fight the guys next to us. Some stuff so we can pay the ticket.
Well, also too with that,
But we got to earn it.
Right. With that too, the systems that they mentioned both connect to it. So it's not like you could be on the opposite side of the map and say, "Oh, hey, by the way, we're going to go for Coda." So this is still staying with what they've already done. Nothing new's been established here except for a new system. And oh, by the way, now we have a chest going out to accommodate the admirals so that we see a little bit of action on Monday as opposed to a boring non-TC day with a brand new feature hot off the shelf, right?
Right,
So
but
that's
we're going
all
to
that they've
forget to
done
tell
here.
we're going to forget to tell everybody.
That
So you
part is
don't get it until
That's
you
just
take
pure
the
Scopely.
territory. Then we're going to
Yeah.
give you a gift. Not
That-
that your guys could have fought for it and say, "Hey, look what we won." No, it's look what we got for free.
And that's the
It's
point.
literally like after
That's
you
the
start the
problem.
race. It's literally like after you start the race. Oh, by the way, we're going to change the route on you, and that's what's going to upset a lot of people. Not the fact of it's there. It's the fact of they waited until the day before to do it. There was no reason for them not to put in the patch notes on Thursday. Oh, by the way, we're going to give whoever has these two territories a one-time gift so you can actually go for it this first week. They didn't do that. So now all the servers are just, they made their plans and thinking, oh, it's going to be a couple weeks before we get the refunds. We're going to sit where we need to, and we'll go for it when we have enough.
I don't
And
have
again,
the.
that's what they're doing is they're not having it so it isn't just sitting there. That an alliance will be able to use that territory for these first few weeks, and then
Yes, they should have put it in the notes on Thursday, so everybody on the alliance on the servers all knew about it, and they could have made their plans accordingly. They could,
I agree.
they wait till the last minute. It's the race starts, and then after all the players are halfway through the 5K, they say, oh, by the way, you got to make a left turn here, but then everybody else can go right and go the long way.
Now let me
You
ask
need to put everybody on equal footing.
They put it in the notes Thursday, but how many servers their alliances coordinate ahead of time?
Well, yeah, and the other
I know mine
comparison
does. Does anybody else's?
I'm confused though. Like,
'Cause that
I don't
would've
think you
thrown
have
all
rage.
the-
I don't think you have. I don't understand because it. First off, I think this is an unfair advantage, right? Like, hands down. If they were going to send a gift chest out, it should have went to all alliances. I'm going to stand by that. But
and I think
this
argument
it just feels dirty. It feels dirty. I don't like it.
Yeah, and I think the
Well, there
comparison.
was
Shiz first, and then we'll go to Sojum.
Yeah, I was just trying to say it's sort of like since we're making the competition comparison, it feels more along the lines of like starting the race and then afterwards being like, by the way, there was actually a prize for this race. We weren't going to tell you, but now you've actually qualified and can do this other thing because you won this prize. But only if you did these magical ones.
Here's the counter.
Exactly,
Oh, sorry,
and
we're going to go to Sojum. Sorry, go ahead, Sojum, and then I've got a counter.
Again, it's just the fact of there was no reason why. So nobody could take any territory Thursday. Couldn't take them till Friday, right? So Thursday was a day that everybody got to see the map. They got to see how the stuff's going to work, and they got to make their plan. Now, there was no reason why when they put out the notes on Thursday that said, "Hey, by the way, this is what's coming." Oh, and FYI, this week only, whoever has these two territories are going to get this bonus, so you could actually go for that territory. There was no reason for them not to do that. But again, they wait until today, and like MJ said, it was just like it was an afterthought. Like, oh well, crap, we realized nobody can actually take this territory. So what are we going to do? we got it. We're gonna give it to whoever has the 2 territories. And my bad or our bad, we didn't think to tell you in enough time for you all to make your plan. Go ahead,
And
Shockwave.
thank you. Here's the counter.
Sige joined.
It's to everybody though that were holding those alliances. So I agree. I see where MJ's coming from on this, where it feels kind of dirty, and I see where you and Shiz are even kind of doing this. It however would come. It really doesn't come to that much of a surprise, I guess, that they wound up doing this, because like Ghost Pepper said earlier, and kind of like I, agreed with her. There's still, you have this fresh new thing that people want to try out, right? And this is kind of going against the norm. This is why I kind of like this. Usually with Scopely, we're not getting much to play around with. We had to claw. Remember, we had to like claw and tear for any sort of Borg Conqueror Armada directives, because they gave us like 100 to start it off, and that was it. So now they're giving us the first one for free here if you control one of those territories, and people are kind of upset. So we have to kind of be careful how we're addressing this, I think, because at the end of the day, they are doing what we've asked them to do. Essentially, they're giving us the first one free here, and now we've got people saying this is a terrible move, terrible move, terrible move.
No,
it's kind
that's kind of
not. Go ahead.
That's putting words in people's mouths. Also, with Borg Conqueror Armada, we did get a decent number, like a few starts. There were people that were pointing out that it did make things challenging, especially when people needed the chance to experiment and find out what they could hit. But to say that it was only 100 is kind of a mischaracterization.
It was only 100. It was absolutely only 100.
I did not cut you off.
Sorry, Shiz. You're right. I apologize.
Let him finish.
If that's how we're gonna play, because like trying to get a word in edgewise.
Keep going, buddy.
Yeah.
Breathe. You're okay.
But part of where I know, I'm just trying to remember where I was, and in the middle of a surge at the same time. But like part of it is the fact of to say, oh hey, they obviously were never going to do that. When what had anybody been saying that previously? It's this mischaracterization, and hindsight is a wonderful thing, but let's not play it off as now that we see what the direction is, everybody saw that was going to be the case.
Shockwave, you go, and then we'll go to Simon.
I was just going to say, Shiz, I apologize. I didn't mean to step on you. I'm sorry. On my end, it sounded like you were at the end of a point. I apologize.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was hard to get a word in edgewise, and like trying to wait, and then to be in the middle.
It can be frustrating. I'm sorry, Shiz.
I'm in line 2, okay?
Yep. So, again, Shiz, my apologies. Shockwave, you were trying to make a point there with Shiz. You want to finish on that before we go to Simon?
Oh, I was just going to say I don't think it was a mischaracterization at all, though, because we had to. They gave us the one, and then I remember all that week. Especially in Voice of the Players, we were like, "God, give us some more directives." And actually, Nigel, you heard me on this show say this a couple times, that Nigel said something on that show that really has stuck with me. And when it comes to how I view Scopely and how I view these new arcs, you want me to play your game, so let me play your game. That was the arc where he said that, because they only gave us the 100, and there was supposed to be 200. According to a few sources out there, we were supposed to be able to start with 2 directives, and then the sourcing just wasn't there. And then 2.5 weeks later, they finally ran an event where we can earn a couple extra starts. So it's kind of like, when they do give us something like this to kind of go off of, it upsets people. And I'm not silly, right? I see the confusion. I'm not the confusion. That's a bad word. I see the frustration, because an alliance could have planned to take Frampton. An alliance could have planned to take New Jord. An alliance that took a 1-star could have tried to take maybe Deportes or something like along those lines. But at the end of the day, they still are sourcing the materials needed to take the territory, because somebody had to get it hot off the press while this thing was still brand new and shiny. They couldn't just have it go blank for the first week or so of these. So I see what they're doing, but I do agree communication should have been there.
There's a couple of things in chat I want to get before we go to Simon. Let's see here. I've lost my place. Mufasa says attack everybody in territories. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. KA says the only way to try was paid patch. You needed X amount of members to buy the pack to get access to the 4-star. And now they've made it so that all other alliances are in such a disadvantage. There's no coming back from day one. Corian's disagreeing with Green Tea and says it should have been sent out while nobody owned territory. So that would have meant nobody got anything. My point is give it to the top few to incentivize going after the 4-star in week 1. Realizing that past about the top 6 by power, people don't actually stand much of a chance at success. This is supposed to be planned by STFC, says Wally. Misa's tried to reset her client. She's having trouble. Even switched to mobile, no luck. That's weird. You guys shouldn't be having trouble seeing. It might be a way for Scopely to let us to use us to test it. That's fair. Siggy, I will get you in line. I promise. Just stand by. Let's go to Simon. Then we'll do Yendis, then KA, then Siggy, then Sojum. And there's Pedro's. There's Pedro's. Bad time for Pedro's, Taco. Bad time for Pedro's. You should come back and you'll understand. Let's go to Simon. You're good. Let's go to Simon. Simon. Okay.
Simon.
We might come back to Simon. Go ahead, Yendis.
Okay, the way I see it is, I've heard several times in chat, yeah, they gave this to us. No, they didn't. They gave it to the bigs. They gave it to the bigs. These guys ain't got enough stuff. They just lined their pockets.
Okay, no, wait.
I gotta jump
Only
right there.
bigs. Wait a minute. You got to jump after I get done speaking, right?
It's not bigs though, Yendis. It was the owners
No,
of two
the biggest
specific
alliances are the ones that took those. No, little 37. Okay, okay. Go ahead and interrupt then. Go ahead.
Hold on.
I will, because before you go down that track, it's not just the bigs that have those territories.
Yendis,
My alliance on my account, on my EU account, is not the biggest.
Yeah, that was the point I was going to
at
say.
all. And there's other ones that are small that have that from discussions I've had.
Your EU account is 59, correct?
Well, I jumped up last weekend and I'm 61 on it now myself, but
not the big.
Last weekend. Yeah, but we're not a big alliance. There's just a couple G7 people. We're not doing surges all the time because it's not that big. We're not that big, and on our power.
Right.
Come on.
You're good. Let me go back to Yendis, because the only thing I had a problem with there was bigs, Yendis. Everything else you were saying is true. The alliances that took those spots, yes. I don't think it's right that it went to just those particular alliances. So I agree with that.
When I say big, I mean big as in volume, because it's volume that takes a territory, not size. I'm talking about the 105, the 110 alliances.
We're 80.
Not the 76, not the 59 members. None of those guys will ever be able to get anywhere near it. So they have to fight on the other side of the map, and they didn't get a leg up.
I have
you guys
75.
earn what you got. You guys earn what you got, and then maybe you'll do good. But we don't care. We're going to give it to these guys. They should have given something to everybody.
Just to counterpoint that, Yendis, I have 75 members.
We've got 80 in our.
If this had been a 3-person alliance that held this one territory, this one-star territory, they would have got the same chest. That's my issue with that. So that's why I'm sorry for interrupting. I do apologize, but that is what I was trying to get in there. Simon, are you back?
I'm here. I do.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
You're okay.
That was just too broad of a stroke.
I realized I had my mic muted. and Discord muted, and I only got one of them undone.
It was just the term big there, Yendis. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Simon.
So I was going to say it is very likely that, like with many things that's been going on with Scopely, they didn't have this planned out to do ahead of time, so there's no way they would have put it in Thursday's release because they probably didn't think about it until after people saw the map, started seeing things and strategizing, and then said, hey, how the hell are we going to turn this on? And like was mentioned, they want to make sure we can test this out. They want to make sure the feature runs. So they said, hey, we're going to go ahead and do this. So they didn't release it on Thursday, and this is just a theory crafting, mind you, which I normally hate, but I'm trying to give Scopely the benefit of the doubt. They didn't announce it on Thursday that it would happen because they didn't plan for it to happen on Thursday until after the holders of those two territories complained. So what I would suggest, and what I'm going to do personally, as a holder of one of those territories, I'm going to go onto the forums, onto the Discord, and say, hey, can we do something for every other alliance? Great that you did this for us, but can you do something for everybody else as well? That seems fair. Rather than saying, hey, you suck, you shouldn't have that, let's lift all boats up. That's all I wanted to say.
Fair. KA, I believe you had your hand up next, my friend.
I think so as well. I'm kind of in the thing that I'm thinking like we were planning for not doing it because the resources were not there, and now they're handing out the resources, making it a total different story. But we can't walk back from what we did day one.
Yendis.
So
Join.
I see it as a real unfair thing to give like a few alliances. And it basically means like that we're giving them like 450k or 400k, make them like invincible for like the coming 3 to 6 months. Because that's a lot of resources they gave.
Okay, I'm just now seeing something in game, screenshot from Shiz before we go to Sojum. Thank you, Buddha, for the 13. I appreciate that. Let me get this on the screen.
I got that from 50. That's not yet live for me.
Okay.
But that looks the messaging that was already fed, but it does include Deportus. It's all three of the connected.
Okay, so yeah, it does look like that in this screenshot, but here at the end of it, it just says New Jordan and from TID. So I don't know. That's odd that they waited so long. But here it is. News is going out. You should be getting an in-game news, guys. I did immediately post something to the CC Discord as well. That's insane. I think that this might have been the wrong move. I think this might have been the wrong move. I understand why they did it. That part makes sense. But it just, the way it's being done, I don't think that that's free swag, by the way. Thank you for the 3. I don't think that was right. Taco, thank you for the 10, my friend. Appreciate that. Green Tea says, not just the power, but how much does that speed up them completing the loop and being done months before the rest of us, all because of a gift? Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, you have to spend that to attempt to take it. So what happens if I spend that? Let's say I was an admiral. I'm not, but let's say I was. If I spend that and then we don't win that fight, what happens then? That worries me. So,
well, there's also where like right now there's from what I've heard, the two that have the in our system, and Simon might know better, have an arrangement already that they're going to be sharing it, so they won't actually waste anything.
Last system now, please.
Yeah, Siggy, then Sojum.
So here's the thing, yes. I need to share my screen and show you what's happening. So we have made an agreement on our server because we don't believe in conflict, we don't believe in this stuff. And so this is our area here. It's right at the edge, so it's not that valuable, right? But it's our area and we own it. And I'm not sure because I haven't spoken to the admiral yet, even though I was supposed to. I've been busy all day. I was in hospital.
Sia Engineering joined.
But this is our area and we own it. Now, I know because I personally done negotiations yesterday with the guys here from each of these this alliance here I did, and that whatever one. I had that one. They agreed to take those and he agreed to take the middle. It's what they want. Now, if they could
Sia
all
Engineering
cooperate.
left. Sia Engineering joined.
You're still up.
Yeah, we're listening.
If they can all cooperate rather than arguing, rather than going to war one another, they can own the territory they want as well. They just need someone like me, an ambassador, who will talk for all of them. And that's just as someone being an ambassador, because I'm starting to have enough of something coming out and everyone not liking it because for one or so reasons. And even though it takes up most of my time, I admit that it does. Because one alliance won't like another alliance for some reason they're OPC and all that, and I'm like, well, if it's OPC, you can game. What about in total space? I said that's a big no-no. And they punish him. They make sure that he doesn't join in any alliance activity. Armadas, Exit, Exit, you know the one in that purple space. I've forgotten that.
Yeah.
And if he wants to leave the alliance, he can. But no other alliance in that server will take him because of his actions. Maybe that's the sort of thing we should do in your alliances, because do you know what I mean? Now I'm gonna keep quiet now because so it does stir me up a little bit because everyone was arguing. Okay, I'll stop talking. Thank you for letting me say my piece. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay. Sojum, you're up.
So this and not
Oh, whoa.
personal opinion, and we all got opinions.
Sojum. Domo arigato.
You were in
Check,
speaker
mic
spell
check.
mode. There we go.
That's better.
Yep. Oh, technical difficulty. Sorry about that. So we all
You're good?
know that Scopely goofed it. I think we all can. Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ooh. Or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Try again. Hopefully my thing will work. So we all know that. I think we all agree Scopely kind of goofed this. And honestly, I think it's the fact that we're all kind of heightened in the emotions. I honestly think we're all agreeing. It's just the way they presented it. Again, there's no reason they shouldn't have put this out on Thursday. Again, it's just like they doing this, waiting until today was a bad move. It's a new mechanic. We knew that they were probably going to try to do something to make sure the new mechanic could be engageable the first time it comes up, which is tomorrow. But we had no communication. They didn't let us know they were doing it, and because of that, all the alliances on all the servers, regardless of size, regardless of ops level, made their plans with what we had. So, some people are in a position where it's like, darn, if I had known that Thursday, I would have tried to set up to get one of those. And all it would have been is just a simple message. Hey, this is a new mechanic, letting you know for this time only to get the mechanic and get the ball rolling. If you wind up owning one of these two territories, we're going to give you this so you can go for it Monday. It goes back to the culture thing. It's like the old culture was not to let us know what's going on. And then we find out about it. we hear these announcements last minute, and then we kind of get emotional. We kind of go at each other a little bit because we're frustrated. That's the wrong kind of engagement. Scopely, you need to engage in game and not do things that's going to encourage engagement out of game. You want us fighting in TC, not because we're frustrated about your poor decisions. So culture is a change, and they need to make sure that they address it, because that is the issue. It's not a matter of when, or it's not a matter of what they did. It's a matter of when, and waiting till the last minute. So,
Simon says in chat, so collectively we need to reach out and say, hey, while this is appreciated, it creates a potentially unfair advantage for the 1 or 2 alliances on each server that receive this chest, and that it would be greatly appreciated by all players if there was something done to help level the playing field. Mufasa says, can we ask this question? Did you base your decision on not acquiring that area due to not being able to acquire the T4 system when you could still get tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 regardless, or just upset that you're not getting something for free? Honestly, we didn't think we were going to be able to claim the 4-star, and I don't think we were planning on it. Yeah, go ahead, Chiz.
Okay. So I'm sort of in a unique position that might be kind of sort of interesting here. My alliance used to be over by where that 4-star territory is. When those maps first came out, one of the bigger alliances basically said, we're going after it. And they're like, y'all can shift over to where we are, but we're taking that space. So even regardless of that, a lot of this was even predetermined. So it's less about even that it could go out to other folks. Like there is some aspect of it for like folks on servers where it can be contended. But a lot of it is, when there's at least one alliance on a lot of servers that can just say, this is what we're doing. Everybody else get out the way. And this was why part of the comment earlier was they put out 1 4-star territory. Now, at the same time, if the goal was really to shake things up, it's not about make whatever server can throw their weight around the most, whether that's having the most members or having the most PvP power. Make sure that the second in line can actually throw some weight around there and do some and give some competition to them. If that sort of jives, because I know that kind of took some curves there.
No, you're all right. To Ruby, I just answered you in chat. STFC is a strategic game. You don't have all the information. Never do we ever. KA says, yes, shiz. And one alliance probably going to take it in 85% of the servers. The 2 to 5 alliance that could be the competition. I mean, that was probably it from the get-go. I mean, again, from my perspective, this chest went out to these 2 alliances. These 2 alliances planned to block this off. Nobody was going to go after the 4-star. We were going to lock it down so that no one else could. That was the logic. That we don't have to worry about people coming in and trying to hit us here because we're friendly with these guys, right? But that's all a diplomacy thing. Like, I realize that that's not the same thing on every server, but that is how it went down on ours. And while, again, I am not, this chest should have went to all alliances. That's that hands down. Hands down. I'm still going to be in that camp. Granted, it's not for me to decide, but that is my opinion. So, and it sounds like that there's a little bit in the room where people are kind of pulled apart by this. And I understand that. And that's okay. That's okay. I said a 3-person alliance could get it. If they had one of these 3 systems, they could have gotten the same gift chests. It has nothing to do with the size of your alliance. It was where you were positioned. And just for clarity, I'll show the news that's coming out again. If I can scroll back up to it. Give me just a second, please. Be happy to do that. Get it full screen and boom. There it is. And I'll read it just so we're all clear. Now, please be advised, I cannot see chat right this second. So, Admiral, to celebrate the first takeover of the 4-star Quora system, and make sure those who fought to secure the path to the new system have a chance to claim the territory on Monday, June 29th. We are sending out a gift chest to the admirals of the alliances that control the following system. It has nothing to do with size, power, ops level, nothing. It's just your position on the map. That is why this chest went out. I, again, don't agree. I think that this should have went to all alliances, but that's not the decision they made. I didn't even know this chest was coming out. If I did, I wouldn't have been as shocked as I was. There it is. That's another thing that we had no idea about. This wasn't talked about, at least not to me. But now I'm not a captain. I'm not up high on the totem pole. But this is one of those transparency things. This is one of those communication things. Because this actual piece of news, right? It still hasn't come out yet. So that's the thing. This is a screenshot from somebody else. Somebody else had already received this. This would only be seen by an admiral. So, and probably only an admiral of one of those three systems. And again, according to what I was hearing from Shockwave, and correct me if I'm wrong, Shockwave, the original announcement you had in private did not have Deporta on it. Is that correct? Or did we lose Shockwave?
He's in duos right now, I think.
Sorry, I'm here. Yeah, I'm running duos, but yeah, that is correct.
Okay.
Did you notice what I put in the chat?
No, I did not. Give me just a second to switch screens. Cottontail, welcome in, buddy. Thank you for the raid, my friend. We are having a debate right now. It's pretty heated. It's open mic night. You're welcome to join us. I know TC is not your thing, but you are absolutely welcome to join us. No. That screenshot did not come from Shockwave. That actually came from it came from Shiz, but I believe it came from DJs originally, right? So
Fisty had posted it actually, so it's out there. I don't know if he had it directly or if he got it from somewhere else, so because it's not yet in my in-game news.
Are you an Admiral, Shiz?
Hello. I'm a Commodore, not Admiral.
Okay, you won't get the news then. You won't get that.
Yeah,
like
but
that's the KA is showing it on screen now.
Oh, I'm sorry. He does have it.
DJs is showing it on screen now. I'm sorry. So just to clarify, that's the thing.
DJ's also an Admiral, right?
No, somebody sent it to him. Somebody's had to have sent it to him.
Okay, so it is only. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I mean, I would assume the timing of that info release is the problem. I agree, Sojum. I agree. This is not. I don't want to take this lightly either because I'm not up in arms, right? But only because I hate to say this, it's not because I'm in a position to where I can get it. It's more like I'm in a position to where I still think that everybody should have got this comp. So I can float it to general chat. It's in game, so fair game. Thank you. Please do. Guys, go. Apparently, it's in game now. So if you are an admiral,
Ghost Pepper _
I missed what this was. This is a comp. Green Tea, you said you were going to post it in general on the Discord server. If you'd like to check it out, the screenshot itself. It's Green Tea is forwarding that to general, so you guys can check it out there. Or again, it's basically we have enough now to go after the coda. The crown jewel, if you will. I'm stealing that from Jules Verne. Don't care. It 100%. Just because I was going through stuff, I noticed we had enough stuff. I think it's worse that private messaging certain players. No. It's not a message. It wasn't a direct message, Ryan. That, or at least that's my understanding. Check your DM. Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Fisty. Thank you. Sure will. Sorry, get caught up talking and looking at things on Discord and trying to figure out what the hell's going on, you know? So there we go. we are now in position. I don't know what this means. I don't know if we're going for it, if Bacon's going for it. I don't know if either one of us are going to go for it. Maybe we'll hold on to the stuff. That's the thing too, right? You just because you have the gift doesn't mean you have to use it. So that's the other thing. No, I said it was on private server, Ryan.
MJ, can I say something?
Yes.
Well, the whole issue with this is like most people did see like the insane cost of the territory and wouldn't buy like the 50 packs that was required to unlock a paid way to get there, right? So what we did is get for like the 2 3-star systems that were available, where the people were like fighting over the systems before the 4-star couldn't even activate it because it was an unrealistic goal. So now we're screwed because they're doing this after the fact. And
Here's the. Sorry, KA, go ahead. I'm getting a little bit of feedback. It's making it sound like people are done with their points. I apologize. Go ahead, KA.
Well, I kind of forgot what I was telling, but yeah, the thing is that it's just such a nasty game they're playing, like always doing the backtapping and the helping of the number 1 alliances or the people that probably have like a future knowledge or something.
Yeah,
it's kind of strange.
Here, I'm
And oh yeah, and to say it's like the thing that we asked for, like the initial start or whatever. Then if that's the case, everybody should get that initial start, and not just the 2 pre-knowledged alliances.
I'd like to bring up one thing about this. Is it seems to me like the left hand and right hand were talking about what to do with this territory and how best to get it
there it is
functional so people can see it. So
that's
planning hand said one thing, doing hand was doing another, and that sounded really bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong though.
And it just seems like it's a miscommunication on the back ends of this.
Yeah, this should have came out before the chest was ever released. There should have been a communication, an announcement. I mean, I'm on that page. I'm on that page. This is another reason why communication needs to be the most focused thing we talk about. Why it needs to be the number 1 thing that we kind of strive for, right? It needs to be the top thing. I maybe I'm being a little eccentric, but that's how I feel about it. When we don't get communication in a timely manner, we don't know when things are happening. There's no way to adjust our plans accordingly. So right now, I guarantee my leadership, Bacon's leadership, I guarantee there's a conversation going on. Would you agree with that, Bacon Fish?
Oh, the one thing
I was ready to drop a message. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've talked because we normally have everything down to what you have down at the bottom.
That's kind of my point. Broken Wolf, I didn't mean to cut you off, bud.
No, I was just saying the left and right hands not talking. That's the inside of STFC is what I meant. Everybody else, alliances and everything, you know, we talk these things out left and right. When I was doing in leadership on a previous alliance I was in, I'll tell you, the 3 on the far left territories were the most unwanted ones ever. So now they sort of, with this, they're trying to turn those 3 into relevant in some way, shape, or form. It's just the back end of STFC is not talking to say, let's get this going, and the other one's going, nobody has any things to get there. So
right.
That's the talking part where I was going. Sorry, I went off on a tangent.
MJ, can I play conspiracy theorist for a second?
You sure can. It's an open mic. Do what you got to do.
Thank you. And I am not a conspiracy theorist kind of guy, but hear me out on this.
Yeah.
What if, and this is a big what if, imagine they send this gift out to everybody because they see the cost is unattainable. If they send a gift out, no one is really out anything if they do the following. They have a backroom conversation and say, hey, maybe we missed the mark on this cost and we need to reduce it a little bit.
Maybe.
So if they reduce it because you gave a gift out to everybody, what's it really hurting if they lower the cost next week because they believe that maybe they did overshoot the mark?
In all seriousness, it breaks my heart because we 1,000% need structure. We need good, honest, old-fashioned, hey, this is what we're doing before they do it, not in the moment. So I see that. I hear that.
Look at my highlighted message.
Okay. Baconfish says, and I quote, "It's like the supposed email that was reportedly sent out to many never got a code for most didn't use. Scopely has an issue with actually checking their work." Now, that email, there were CCs that tried to share that code out. I don't have it on hand. I don't think it still works. It might.
It was just for yesterday.
Okay, well then, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. The whole thing about that is not everybody got that email, and that's a problem. That's a problem. I get if your account changed or something, but let's see here, because I want to keep up with this. Mufasa says Scopely is a knee-jerk decision company. They don't think anything out. I don't know about all that, but they definitely have been known to have a knee-jerk reaction a time or two. That I will agree with. Thank you, KA, for the code. And I don't think it works anymore. People, you are welcome to go try that. KA's got that there. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat. You're welcome to try. It was 4,000 Officer Depot tokens, but I do believe it's been disabled. I want to touch on what Green Tea and Akram said here. Green Tea said that then they lower the cost for all territories and comp the ones already taken. I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't know, man. Akram says, will the alliances that weren't in that area ever be able to get the 4-star in the future? Yes, the map resets. It's supposed to reset every 90 days, I think. But they are running 30-day seasons. And I'm going to use the season intentionally because that just is how it is. Cottontail says they hit both ends of the spectrum. They either do a knee jerk without thinking or don't act and ignore and sometimes taunt. I can agree about the knee jerk and I can agree about the ignoring. So,
well,
and probably the taunting. So,
yeah, and the taunting is kind of what caused a lot of the strife that's where we're at now. Because, one thing that's been pointed back to is that last Q&A that they did, that was what thunk it. Or at least a big part of what thunk it.
I wish I had better answers to give folks. I had a really good conversation with Cam today, but I don't have better answers for the current situation because I didn't know about the current situation. There was no way for me to brace folks because it's information I didn't have.
It was pretty obvious you did not have foreknowledge because you were like, oh, wait, how do I have this?
Fair. But in reality, if I had it and maybe could have put a post out, maybe people wouldn't be as upset as they are. But granted, I still feel like this should have been talked out off the get-go. This, if since we didn't do that, perhaps again, maybe every alliance should get this comp. But it's quite a huge comp. Huge.
Well, and just to a point that I think was already raised by other folks as we were discussing this, like it's not just about that the 4-star territory. Like one of the things that people have been mentioning is if you're going for territories, you might need to say, hey, don't activate services that for the territory we just took, because if you do activate it, we're not going to be able to go for that next challenge.
No, you're not supposed to hear that, Cottontail. Hold on. Whoopsie. VC narrator. Volume all the way down. Thank you. Appreciate that, Cotton. No. I have more here from chat, and I see what Lost In's doing, and I'm ignoring it, Lost In. I'm ignoring what you're doing. I love you, but I'm ignoring what you're doing, Uncle. Are they, with the buffs they now given alliances got? What? I'm not sure I understand that question, Kay. Blue Meanie says, always have, always will to bacon fish. Mufasa says, so did they confirm territories will reset at the 90-day mark, not with the Battle Pass season? That was my understanding. I'll double check on that and put out an announcement to make sure, but that is what I thought. The 30-day is just the pass. Green Tea says to Akaram, doubtful, because they will just keep getting them or pass them between the two. You see, I don't know about all that. Akram says, I meant because of the gift to start the 4-star now is for the alliances in 3 territories. Is there a way to obtain enough maps to start it outside of the comp chest? Not for the first 30 days, not without purchasing. No, there's not. And that was a point that's been talked about to death over the past couple of days. That's the thing, right? And Mufasa's right. There is a way, but I feel like huge refine requirements. It can be done. It's just a lot. KA says, because a week is not enough to get the amount. I don't think so. No, I think it's like 12 days or something. And there's somebody logging into Xbox. That's Buddha getting on Xbox right there. Lost In is filling up Baby Shark. So this not a negative. STFC long-term planning information leave players confused on a monthly basis. Ouch, Wally. Ouch. You're right, though. Akram says, my alliance has 250 out of the 500,000 needed 4-star refined isogen. I don't think an entire season could get that. No, we're talking about max refines with research upgrades. Like, that's the thing. You're talking about spenders. You're not talking about free-to-play. Free-to-play, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ryan said, Lost in 73 failure. Dragon says, another issue is the Tribble bot. I don't feel I should keep looking for a response to a possible issue, or it's just closing the ticket without resolving the issue. I prefer to use the email because of that, Dragon. Oh my God. Lost in. Every time, no, God, no. And I know it's you. You're the only one that does it. Blech. Sorry. Not sorry. Where did my chat go? I had to go change the song. I will change that one every time. Yeah, that one was already in the queue. Lost In, chime in. Are we just passing back and forth between WMD and Void, or will there be any actual fighting? That's a good question. Lost In, that's for you. This is what content is monthly, not over 3 months. What information building on the previous month? The email responses are also closing tickets without resolution. Okay.
The Tribble bot sucks for that too.
Simon has posted a Discord link, and I don't know what that link is. What's that link? Oh. Apparently that's in general. Oh, that's to Simon. Okay. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to forward that to my own server there, Simon. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to post that post in my general. So, or you can put it there. Thank you for that. I'm sending it out to general anyway, but there it is. Sorry. With all the hacks not clicking on anything. Yeah. Okay. That is to SCFC official on my response on the issue. And guys, that is one way to kind of get your opinions out there. They do read that stuff. I know you might feel like they don't. Cottontail's got torches and pitchforks already. Calm down, Cotton. Calm down. They do read it, though. I do have a battle pass to give away tonight, and I'm honestly I'm feeling away. So let's why don't we do that? I tried to open marbles in the background. It didn't load. It almost froze me up while we were talking. So we're not going to do that. So we're going to have to do it with duck races, or we can do racing. Which one would you guys prefer? Either way, for a battle pass, there will be no bit redeeming. So just for clarity. I Conquer You says, I hate both. Well, that's what I can do. I Conquer You. Marbles don't work for me. I got too much crap running, I guess. I see 2 for racing. Ellie says, my duck is too lazy. So that's 3 for racing, 4 for racing. I was mining 6-star and someone race. I'm hearing race. Okay. Misa being the only person in chat to go for ducks. I'm sorry, Misa. So far, you've been outvoted, love. Even react to message
Ellie,
will
your
show
duck's not all
engagement.
it's cracked up to be.
Okay. I think the initial gift is only going to cover this first round too, though, right? Like, and to KA's point there in Discord chat, I see what you're trying to say, KA, and you're right. This first season doesn't matter. Possibly even the second season, depending on how many alliances got that. On my server, it's 2. So, Bacon, you could come, like, we could come after you, or you could come after us at any point in time. That's, that doesn't really help either one of us, does it?
Our alliances have been at odds before.
Oh man, well I'm new to mine, so don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I thought we were friends.
We've been cooperating a very long time, but there was a point in time that, yeah, it wasn't good.
Well, we do have a battle pass to give away, and I think Nevi Never is the only person I think that is not allowed to win this battle pass. So Nevi Never, if you are here tonight and you win the race, then we will do a piece of merch for you and give the battle pass to second place. I hope that works. That's the only way we can do that, because I seem to recall you were my winner last month. So, and I only get the one, and I want to knock it out and get it done as quickly as possible this month. So I'm opening up. Well, that is what she said. Guys, thank you for being patient. Thank you for listening to us. There's been multiple opinions here tonight, and that makes for good discussion. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to talk about it. Be it good, bad, positive, negative, doesn't matter. The conversation still needs to be had. I'll always say that. I'll always be on that side of things. And, I think that's the only way that works, right? So, did that load? That did not load. Well, shit. Hold on. I tried to be cute and snap my finger and make it work, and it didn't work. So hold on. That's what I get for trying. Yeah, you see, it tried to change it. So let me. Where is Racer? Boom. Boom. All right, there we go. Let's try this again. There we go. I'm going to get rid of the chat as well, temporarily. So, boop. All right. Now, this is the least I can do tonight. It is my only one for M92. Hold on. Not yet, guys. Not yet. Oh, you're joining the dungeon. You're joining the dungeon. This will be a long race. How do I turn off the bits? Enable booms off. Not for this race. Okay. I'll tell you what, though, same thing applies. If we do happen to hit a hype train during this, we can do a piece of merch at level 5. Why is there no insane tracks? That sucks. I like the long ones. All right. Exclamation point race. The word race. Brace. Crace. I don't know, anything with the word race in it. Get in where you fit in. This is for a battle pass for M92 given out during week 3 or week 4 of the arc. Let's everybody get in. Everybody get in. Represent. Thank you for ejecting Bartman. He needed to go. He's out here causing problems every day. Every day. Everybody get in. If you need a battle pass, great. If you do not need a battle pass, we will give you a piece of merch and pass it on to the next winner, okay? So, everybody get in. Everybody get in. I want to see everyone in this race. Hell, I'll even join it myself for shits and giggles. Whether you need a BP or not,
Laughing
get in
gas.
where you fit in. Laughing gas? You're
Yeah,
just
shits
a
and
boy.
giggles.
You're just a boy.
Oh, little old me.
Don't tell me what to do, Cartman. I swear to God. My Netflix just went off again. That scares the out of me all the time. I got 31 players and 61 viewers. That's about 50-50. Come on, guys. Get in where you fit in. How many times can we pass it? All the way down the list if you want. We can play that game. But only the first place winner will get merch if they pass the battle pass. I'm just going to... Let's not break the bank, guys, okay? Chill. Simon Duck. Oh, my God. That is flipping hilarious. Please send that to Ascendancy. Please send that to Ascendancy. Please, for the love of God. That is funny. Holy shit. Okay. I'm still counting 31 out of 61. I'll tell you what. You have 90 seconds starting now.
We want everybody inside the race.
Yeah, where's everybody at? I don't know. Oh, booms are turned off because we're not going to do unfair advantages on a BP or anything from the company. 10-man race!
Well,
Exclamation point race! Everybody get in! Get in! Yeah, I know, KA, but that's why I'm trying to get people in. 10-man with a tier 1 sub. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Everybody get in the race. Let's go. You got 55 seconds. That's true. You could win something. It just depends. Depends on how this works out. 40 seconds, guys. Everybody get in. Everybody get in. I need to go get something to drink here in a minute. We will... 64 viewers. Come on, get race. Hurry. This is for M92 BP. Or a piece of merch, depending on who wins. M92 BP. Yep, that's it. Get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? That was me doing a bad V-neck impression. Jesus. Oh, hi, Jen.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. 32 out of 64. 50%. I'll take it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a long track, so this will not be a short race. And we're off. What's the chaos
I can't do the
wheel gonna be?
falsetto, but I can. Oh. I can't do the falsetto hi, Jen, but I can still shout her out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I guess we're doing this to Baby Shark. Oh my God, you guys are assholes with this. All right, Warzone's up front. This is so far kind of slow. I want
I'm glad
to
I
hear
had
all
muted.
NGCC impressions. I mean, Cottontail. I don't have very many. Let's see. Quality. No, that's a bad one. What's CDBs? What's CDBs? The collective must grow. No, Ryan is now in first place. Look at that, right off the rip. You guys do have boosts at your disposal. Warzone goes back into first place. This is looking kind of rough for some of you guys, although I Conquer You's catching up on you, Warzone. What are you gonna do? You better be using that boost. Why do I have static coming through? Who is that? Sojum.
Sounds like somebody's getting electrocuted.
Mute up, Sojum. Thank you. Warzone still holding a decent lead over I Conquer You, Cruzito, Ryan, RSDJ, Broken Wolf in 6th, 5th. Okay. Cruzito's catching up to you, Warzone. Or maybe. Oh, Warzone boosted. That was a horrible place to boost. That was a horrible place to boost. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And outside the arena. How do you even get back in, bro? How do you even get back in? Are you going to drive through the wall? I don't know. Cruzito, you are now up front. That was like the most horrible place to boost, my dude. Yeah, it did sound like there was some electrical vibes going on there, right? And you know that you would think that's my thing since I'm still on extension cord power.
It was bringing back memories for me.
Oh yeah. Oh God, there goes Sojum. There goes Sojum. I seen it. He boosted way up ahead there. How are you in first, Sojum? I don't know how that worked. You took the lead for half a second. This one's really long, actually. I like that.
Well, yeah, remember a long one.
Well, because it gives people more of a chance. You get more than one boost, don't you? Like every minute or so?
Something like that.
So
it's crazy.
That was the idea. I mean, I'm sure Cruzito's being smart about this and not going to boost at all, right, Cruzito? No boosts for you, right, Cruzito? No boosts. Oh no, there it was. There it was. He boosted all right. Woo! He boosted right into the stands. I can't see.
All those spectators.
Oh, Warzone also boosted into the sand. Cruzito somehow still in first place. Everybody's charging into the stands right there. So many people are dying. That is like one of the worst places for people to sit. Here comes another jump. Do we get another boost here? Lots of boosts coming from folks in chat. I see it. Cruzito did land on his wheels, but apparently broke his car.
It's stuck on the edge
Warzone, though. Corian, all trying. Mufasa? Why are you in the crowd, bro? Another boost.
He's going after his favorite carbohydrates, the spectators.
Cruzito managed to land on his wheels, but he still can't get back on the track because it's just slightly elevated. That is insane. Yeah, guys, this looks like Cruzito's race. All he has to do is not fuck this up. So here we go. We should be coming up on the end, though. Anytime we've been around and round and round we go. Where, oh, Cruzito, you hit the thing. You hit the thing. Warzone's coming to catch back up on you. Warzone's on your tail, Cruzito. What are you going to do about this? You better do something. Oh, you're not getting nervous, are you? Cruzito holding a decent lead. I see the finish line. I just don't know how far. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Cruzito's got this in the bag unless something drastic happens. Like, oh my God, look at that. Cruzito with the win. Cruzito, the question remains, do you need a BP? And if you, go ahead.
Almost made it through the picture frame there.
Almost. So if it's not Cruzito, because I'm waiting to see here, waiting to see what Cruzito wants to do. Cruzito, if you do not need a BP and you pass it along, you will be getting MJ merch, possibly RSDJ merch, apparently, according to RSDJ himself. Cruzito. Young and quit screaming. I'm just waiting on an answer here. Yeah, the print does look good, doesn't it, Bacon?
Oh, yeah.
I Conquer You was second, Ohigen third, Corian fourth, Mufasa fifth, Warzone sixth, Green Tea in seventh, Shiz eighth, Broken Wolf ninth, Dragon Ghost Rider 10. Yes, Cruzito, you won. Do you need a battle pass? I will remind you this is the $20 battle pass. So, do you need a battle pass? That is the question. If not, we'll pass it along, but that is entirely up to you. Please advise. Please advise. I know there's stream delay. Cruzito said, sorry, I'm doing a duo. Hello, is duo waving? Well, I just need a Y or an N, Cruzito. A Y or an N.
Well, now he's going to ask why.
Pass it. Okay. Let me know what piece of merch you want from the store, and we'll get you taken care of. I conquer you. Send me your player ID. Make sure you copy and paste that. Send it directly to my Discord, and we will get you sorted. I'll get that turned in tonight. Cruzito, I need you to get a hold of me for merch, brother. Exclamation point merch in chat, and we will we'll get you hooked up. Do not screenshot it on, or MJ will screen. Yeah. Do not screenshot it. Please copy and paste your player ID. That is important.
I'm putting a very important message in chat.
Okay. Conk's fault. It is Conk's fault. Let me take a screenshot of these two right here so I don't forget. Because Cruzito won merch and I Conquer You won a BP. So, Cruzito, reach out to me. Conk, reach out to me. Thank you, guys. That is awesome. Now, Cruz gave a thumbs up. He wants an RSDJ mug. Let him decide, RSDJ. If he wants an RSDJ mug, we'll get him an RS. He may want a free towel mug. You don't know. You don't know. You're assuming just because it has your name on it. Oh, yes, he actually does want an RSDJ mug. Okay, then.
You'll like it. It looks really nice.
Somebody please remind me of that about after stream, okay?
Oh, hi, Jen. Is laughing.
Or again, Cruzito, you send me a message and remind me that that's the one you want, okay? You just made RSDJ's night, by the way. He loves it when I give away his mugs. So, that's awesome.
You know my hats want your ads.
Do they?
Message at MJ Hat in every Discord for me.
No. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about at all. That guy just don't listen to him. Yeah, exclamation point Discord. Get in the Doobie Den. If you're not in the Doobie Den, please join the Discord server. We absolutely do appreciate it. I'm probably missing surges. Oh my god, am I missing surges? Yeah, I'm missing surges. Good thing I have 2 starts. If I have your hat, then everyone should have my mug. I don't have your mug, RSDJ. MJ, got a gift for you in chat. What is this? What is this? That's a wicked photo. I'm coming. I'm coming. Sorry, I'm on my way. Let me. I need to get in here and do the thing. I have 2 of these. So, is my dauntless already broken? Is my dauntless already broken? Bro. How is this a thing? Go. No, I'm not broken. Okay, we're good. All right, so give me just a minute to try to start one. And don't forget to, no, we don't need to do that. We do not need to do that, Asian boy. What the hell? What the hell? Why are we still doing this with the MJ hat thing? I thought we finished that a long time ago. I thought we did. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. Guys, I'm still very, very open here to what people think. If you guys, oh my god, no, Broken Wolf, that's not the command. That's not the command. That's not how it works at all.
You know my hats want your ads.
Figured it out.
Message at
Why you guys gotta be so
in
smart?
every Discord for me.
Why you guys gotta be so smart? What's that about? What's that about?
It's kind of funny that your territory area now looks like a dinosaur.
Is it? Is it though?
You have Barney.
Is it though?
It's Barney. He's purple.
So I got one of my 2 surges in. Smart, we don't do that here. Ultra, you just missed a BP giveaway. Welcome in, brother. And merch giveaway. Although, I mean, that's the thing, right? Smart has left the building. Smart was never here, RS. I'm not the smart guy. You obviously have me confused with somebody else. We're not that smart, just a large number of dumb people that will eventually get something right.
Totally free to play. Totally free to play. Totally
Asian
free to play.
boy.
Totally free to play.
I got some bad
You keep
news.
using the word. I don't think it
I
means
don't
what you
think he
think
knows
it
what it
means.
means.
Totally free to play.
Just saying. No, it actually is a. Remind me, Bacon, and I'll fix that for you. We've got to. No, it worked. You did it. You did it. Although I didn't know VIPs could do it. That's cool. We are monkeys on typewriters creating the next great American novel. Maybe. Oh, thank you, Sammy. He's totally free to play. That's right. That's right. He's totally free to play. Totally.
Free to play in any way he pleases.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how that works. What else we got tonight, guys? You guys got anything you want to talk about? This is the last stream of the month, so this is the final one and the last one before your Independence Days, I think, for me. Let me double check. No, I've got one more before Independence Day. But it is the
How
last
are we
one of
gonna
the month of
survive?
June. How are you going to survive? I don't know. I don't know.
I just hope everybody comes out with as many fingers as they go in with.
Probably not. There will definitely be people that lose their fingers over Independence Day. If you use a credit card, technically you are free to play till the bill comes. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Only because he has
If you
already
use
bought
somebody
it.
else's
Ooh.
credit card,
Then it is free. Oh, by the way, RS, I haven't got to brag about this yet because we've been so busy and dealing with controversial topics. You guys notice anything here? You guys notice how many fleet commanders I have? You guys,
FC slot. Yeah.
you guys see that on my screen back here? You do you see how many slots I got? You know why I got that slot? RSDJ, you want to tell them why I got that slot? It is nice and cozy. It fits Janeway's booty quite nicely. If you are British, there are so many places that celebrate independence from you that God. As many as me? Yes. I'm missing 2. Right. One is from Syndicate. Okay. To be fair, one is from Syndicate, way over there. And then the other one's the $400 one. And come on. No, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I'll spend the million plunder when I get there. Time to get that 7th seat. I mean, I'm working on my Syndicate, guys. I can only do so much. I did hit.
I sent you.
Oh, go ahead. What was that?
Kronk wants to make sure that he sent you what you need.
I have a DM. If I open it now, I'll forget to check it later, so I can't open it just yet. I think so, though. Here, I'll just check it.
You can mark it unread. It should work when you read it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me do that. It looks like it. I need to know your ops level as well, Conk. Let me type that in. Ops. Okay. So let me get out of the message before he replies. As of today, Shiz has Cisco. And see, that's my next goal. I need to get Cisco. That's a huge goal on my list for. Go ahead.
It is a slow grind. Slow, long
I know it
grind.
is. I was just gonna buy it, but I haven't had time to. So that's been the thing. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay. I don't know. I have to look at that here in a minute. Was there anything else you guys wanted to cover tonight before we wrap things up and start rating out? Any other topics for the week, or are we done?
Dun dun dun. Sorry,
I'm
doodle diddle diddly done for.
I'm down with the clown,
Yeah.
but
MJ,
RS?
I've just unmuted from the stage. I am so glad that you got that fleet commander chair, and I will bow down. But I've lost the battle, but I haven't lost.
You've lost the battle, but what?
I haven't lost the war. Coming 2029, the race to 80.
Now I'll be damned. I'll be damned. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Seriously though,
I
anything
wish
else
I
from you
listened
guys?
to MJ. Don't tell him that. Don't tell MJ I said that. I wish I
Well,
listened.
maybe you want to raise the topic of the dual waves. I'm not sure if you're
What's going
already
on with
done
dual
that.
waves?
Well, there's an event, so that's the current topic.
Are they
Yeah,
laggy still? Rage asks.
100%.
Well, there
Okay.
the other thing,
And
like
ghosty.
there's some ghosting going on and or zombieing, and the cure shard sometimes can be a little wonky. Overall, it kind of works. Mostly works.
Yeah.
I've had the Kishara skip on a couple of hostiles recently, so
Yeah.
thought they had that fixed.
Come here, you little one.
I'm sure the next fix will take care of it.
Maybe.
If not,
I
the
don't know,
fix
to be
after
Will
honest.
that.
fix the fix that was supposed to fix the fix, so it was fixed.
Yeah.
Yep. Until
Okay.
until the
But
next
then you forget
update.
about the fix that forgets the fix of the fix forgets the fix. So
Yeah, but
I will.
Of the patch of the fix of the band-aid of the fix of the like plaster over the fix that was we're doing something temporarily.
Thank you for helping us help you help us help others.
Oh my God, guys. Okay, Chats has a couple of things here. Simon says Kirshara not working right. In other news, water is wet. Thanks,
No,
Simon.
water is not wet. Water makes things wet.
Green Tea says, wow, bacon. Do people who didn't buy Athena even care about duo waves yet? Some do. Some do. There's a whole host of people who might not. That's a very. Go ahead.
I'll just throw this out there. Like, if you can team up with people that are fast enough on the Athena, one Athena can carry you through. It puts a lot on one person, which is really kind of frustrating. Just because it feels rude not being able to do more and be like, "You got this right."
Right. Ellie says, yes, I do somewhat regularly. Give it about 90 days, says Blue Meanie. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But no, in all reality, because anybody else got any other topics? Like, I know Kirshara is not working. I know blah, blah, blah. Oh, we are in ads. Okay. Okay. That's cool.
Well, one thing to talk about is surges and the importance of it, because I see your alliance doing it with like only a few people. There should
That's
be
correct.
way more people there.
I agree. We normally get about 100 per. I don't think we have a full turnout tonight. Yeah, we're only getting 75. So,
I missed ours today.
Hey, that's better than some I've seen on the 75s. Yeah.
I got lucky and I happen to have a pair of veil shards. So, because I got my claim back, so we'll run another one. Why not? We haven't done surges. We probably do them in the morning. I mean, we do the surges. I don't care for duos or surges. Well, I just send the Dauntless up. The Dauntless will run, take care of it. Speed crew, yada yada yada. You know how it goes.
Well, Dragon Ghost Rider, you don't care for surges, you say, but I'm wondering why you don't care for surges, because it's really helpful with the research boost that generates for you.
Yeah, it's true.
That G7 research helps amazingly with veil tasks and whatnot. So it's really, I wouldn't skip it, or I wouldn't not say skip it. I wouldn't ignore it long once you can start doing it.
Yeah,
Just
if
my
you don't have the
recommendation.
Dauntless, those are really rough to try to do because everybody's zipping around. By the time you focus on somebody and click it, it's gone.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure surges were meant to be Dauntless only.
Yeah, I mean, there's people in my alliance that send 2 ships, but I'm gonna be honest. There's so much going on that what's the point of that? Like right now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ships here. So, and it looks like they're all from different people. There might be a double. If there is, I'm not seeing it.
Well,
Cappy Bond is with 2 ships with NGA and.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I send in 3. I'm probably that oddball, but my Dauntless being one of them, and that's probably a major scorer. But then I also run the Protector and Revenant with speed crews on those, and Una and I think Dane below on the Dauntless.
We don't have any chocolate. We don't have
Do you
any
pop a
chocolate.
Alliance Impulse XO as well?
Can I ask you a question?
When people remember.
Go ahead, RS. You had a question?
With the Dauntless, because obviously I'm doing a lot of rep grinding in Mirror Romulus. What level do you need your Dauntless to be able to just like set it going and just auto grind in there? Because I've seen a few of them.
With a proper
But my
crew,
Dauntless is...
with a proper
Yeah.
crew, you can do it at tier 7.
Ooh.
Some at tier
research.
6. Yeah,
Yeah,
and research. That's fair.
Yeah, I think with enough research, tier 6 is possible. It's either close or it gets the full timer. The thing to be aware of, like, if you're out of combat as the timer goes off, you'll have one queued up and you'll go out on that.
And then buck to kick it.
Yeah.
It just seemed like the first time I saw a player doing that, I was like, oh my god, that seems like the most perfect way to like rep grind.
It is the only way.
Well, both rep grind and get those 15-hour speed ups, because it'll be hit or miss some runs, but it'll hit so many, and you can just run it every day, and it adds up.
Yeah, it's one hell of a jump from 500 billion to now you need 9 trillion for your next lock.
No,
Green Tea.
that's not your... Good,
Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it, bud. Rage is also sending pictures of surges. Green Tea, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It's very easy to get that particular... It's a kind of a mess over there. Did we hit tier 4 that time? Nope. Still just 75. So, yeah, normally we have more people. That is both my starts. I'm out of starts. So... we will just wait and see. How long do I have left on my Dauntless? 5 minutes, it looks like. So that's at least one more surge if anybody else starts. I only missed 4. Jesus. Hey, there's another one. Let's go. We're fine.
This is fine.
It is fine. Core... What? Did you change your name, RSDJ? That's weird. 9 trillion isn't the next lock. That's at 450 trillion. 9 is the next rep rank.
Yes.
Oy, 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 oy.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get out from.
Even if you're below 70, you need a lot of the currency after 70, and you'll be disadvantaged if you don't do them over time. KA, that's been a problem for me up until 2 weeks ago. I didn't have a G7 player in my alliance, so surges are most definitely important. I will be able to maybe do 1 or 2 nodes when I do hit G7, I hope.
Well, and I'll take Killer Angel's point and go a little further. The more that you participate in surges beforehand, the more that you can do the bigger pulls once you get to G7, and you can refine it to primordial plasma, as opposed to just single chests.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I tell my folks in my alliances, my main and my alt account. Don't spend it if you're sub G7 unless you really absolutely have to get those parts.
Yeah, but even so,
don't use it.
I'm in that camp too.
If at all.
I do not use it unless you're G7 or better. 100%.
Yep, that's my. It's my recommendation. I'm not saying you have to do this because everybody plays differently. It's just a recommendation so you're better prepared for G7, and you can do double pulls and get things quicker at that
And
point.
they help by making all those pre G7 pulls really bad. Like there are better ways to progress those ships faster.
Yeah. It's just, again, recommendation. Everybody's going to play their way, but just avoid some pitfalls there and make it quicker for you when you hit G7.
Gorian says, I regret spending the stuff they gave me as a free gift the one time. Yeah, I spent it too, and I regret it as well. Conk says, by the time I get to G7, there will be G20. So no need for me to save it.
I don't think that's going to be the case, man. Even, I mean, I may be pushing a little bit on my EU account, but
yeah,
you'll get there within a while. It's not going to be it'll take a decade to get there. It just, I'll admit it takes work and it takes time.
You know,
so depending on how much you want to put in.
I'm going to tell you guys, I'm really kind of shocked. I've not had to give away any merch in a couple of weeks, and I'm kind of, just besides that mug that I'm going to give away to Cruzito tonight, that's awesome. So, MJ, you going to 71 anytime soon? Yeah. As soon as I get my Enterprise up a few levels. Doss, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, dude. How was your stream? Did you win at lots of chess? Did your queen die? What daily? What daily are you talking about? What daily, Ryan? Doss is here. Chess wise, I was great. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Glad to hear it. You have the pips of the dailies? No, I don't. No, I don't. It's away teams. No, I don't. Lovely day for a boat wash. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Appreciate that. See, look at me
Best
being
crab
top
I could
scorer.
get.
Best crab.
You don't have any other crabs.
Yes, I do. What do you mean I don't have any other crabs? Yes, I do.
I did a search for crab. All you got is this Mr. Crab stuff on Pangea.
That ain't
Are
true.
you open? He's naked. World's smallest violin.
Bro, I have Crab Rave. What do you mean? What
Well,
do
at
you
least it's the
mean?
smallest violin and not something else.
Oh, it's defaulted to with a free interaction with the
that one's on you. That one's on you. So,
okay,
guys,
well,
I
blame
guess
Pangea. It's
I
the
blame
technology.
Pangea too.
I blame Pangea. So we'll just do the little one here, and here you go, Doss.
It's not the Lost In one.
No,
no
it's
Throne. Yeah, Throne's there. Should be. Here, I'll do all the streamer things because I haven't done them today, and that maybe that's my fault. Oh, there's more crabs. There's more crabs. Doss, that's all for you. There's the merch store. That didn't send. Let's try that again. Merch. Still didn't send. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, hold on. I think I've got to restart my Dauntless. So give me just a second and I'll do all the things. Oh, sure. They love me when I stop streaming. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. No, you're cursed. You're cursed. Don't curse me. Abilities on cooldown. There we go. Dauntless is up and running again. So I can kind of step away and go to this. And now I can do the merch store. Why my button working? Discord. What the hell's wrong with this thing? Brother. Oh, my stream deck's not linked anymore. That's cool. That's cool. So my stream deck's
carb instead of crab. Oh, Lord.
My stream deck's broke. That's awesome. Thank you, RS. Thank you. Yeah, you missed the H. KA, that's the thing. You missed the H. So that's the throne. Here's the merch store, which that's a thing. And then we also have the Discord. How many 730 days just do you have saved up? Not enough. Not enough. I have like 6 or 7 7-day chests. So, a new sound desk. What? Missing the H. So MJ at question. That's what Lost in 73 does. What do you mean? Oh, you mean the Discord? Hold on. I know what you mean. Here you go. Is this it? Is this the one? Yeah. No, I can't spell either. Somebody want to do exclamation point Discord? I'm one-handed. Damn it. And I hate it because it's this
You know
guy.
my hats want your ads.
No, they don't.
Message at MJ Hat in every Discord for me.
Do you think he's right? I don't think he's right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No, I think we're about done though. I think that wraps us up. So let me switch screens here because I oh, okay. Thank you for that. KA, I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be wearing that since there's a real red coat we can wear. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You didn't have to do that, my guy. Thank you very much. That will make for awesome content when I get to use it. Hopefully it'll be here in a few days. I still don't know about the San Diego stuff either, because I'm gonna try and go head out there for CommerCon and meet up with Jason V-neck. So that is part of the plan, but we'll see. Was talking with a couple of people and they were trying to make that happen for me and the family. So keep you guys updated in that department. Bacon, you're sending me IG reels while I'm live. You're dick.
You could look at them later. You do not have to look at them right now. They're funny though.
I'll buy you a beer here or 6. Right on, swag. Hell yeah. Hopefully I get to do it. That would be so fun. Because there's going to be lots of stuff that's going on that weekend, and I don't know. It's a 4-day thing. Like, going to be out there for a while. Supposed to meet up with more than a couple of people. So, if I get to go, swag, 100%. 100%. It just boils down to the ifs. That is something I need to get with not only Jason, but DJ as well. We were talking about that. So, again, anybody else got anything else before we do start switching over and doing the thank yous and boom booms and all that and yada yadas and
boom boom and all that.
The you are cursed and you know all the things. So
how was your game for the past week, MJ? Maybe we can talk about that.
It wasn't all that bad. Honestly, I feel like some of the lag is slowed down, but the TC stuff has kind of had us all on edge, right? Not to mention, we're still in this long VC, right? We are at 579 hours and 18 minutes. We have 110 hours to go. And then that's it. Shutting her down. Locking up, throwing away the key. RS says I can't go right now. It's about time, Ryan says. Jesus. What do you mean? Ryan? It's not time yet. From the guy that never shuts up. Yeah, that's true. We've had to permanently silence Ryan in the VC. Just be aware of that. He's so loud. And if we let him come on stream and talk, then he'll blow out your speakers. It's that bad. I don't know. I don't get it. Save the stream, mute me. You are muted. Brother. You are muted. No, you asked for chocolate. I wish I had some chocolate. Yes. You got it?
Chocolate?
He's being random. Go to 72. What? RS, I'm not even 71. Bruh. bro. No, this was the last one for the month, so this will end up the we'll be starting fresh next month with the partner push, and I know I've got Inglorious next month. I've got a lot of things, actually. There's a couple things coming down the pike. I know if there's a Saturday night's main event for me. There's SummerSlam. There's going to be a weekend where I don't stream STFC at all because it's SummerSlam weekend. I'm not sure how all that's going to work out. So, plus, you know, I've seen so many people over the past little bit. RSDJ with 100 biddies. Thank you, RS. You better quit because I better wrap this up before somebody else does what they think they're about to do. Okay.
So what did you think of the Pike storyline?
Honest, the Pike? Listen,
Yeah.
Listen. I'm not opposed to the Pike. It was a bit much for my taste, but you know, I'm one of those people that hostage stream. Yeah, okay, RS. Okay, you trying to get me shot now? Don't you know how much trouble I'd be in if this was the stream that never ended? Because you know there is going to be a 24-hour. I did promise that. But it'll be when we get moved. So, Lord of mercy, and this infant. Here, you guys want a baby? You guys want a baby? It was a lot cheesy, Kinslayer. It was a lot cheesy. Like, severely. Here, take a baby. You guys, take a baby. You guys can have a fresh, brand new baby. All for you. Look here.
Brand new. She got a couple months on her already.
Yeah, that's true. I already have two, but
Minnie's booking the plane flight right now.
That's funny. That's funny. She is tiny. That's true, Jen. She's very tiny. She's also very funny. Watch this. Watch this. Let's see if I can get it on camera. I might have to turn off my background. Hold on.
the baby.
Hi there. Hi. What's you doing? Hi. You gonna tell a story? Aw, the baby. You see that smile?
Yep.
God love. Stick a piece of Lego in her cheek, baby Borg MJ. Oh my God, that's genius.
Say,
yeah. Yeah.
Look, I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
Yeah, that's just, not the mama. No, guys, seriously, thank you guys for coming out and doing all the things and supporting and whatnot. That has been huge. So, I guess that being said, Broken Wolf, thank you. I guess we're gonna go see Warzone. Guys, show the man some love and, you know, do all the things, because only problem with Legos, it'll go directly in our mouth. True. Triple B said no. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Why? And Rage is crying. What do you mean, guys? Why are you crying? What the hell? Look, it's this simple, all right? Because you said so. I mean, Triple B, here's the thing, right? I mean, JP, I don't know what you're talking about, Rage. I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, get your microscapes in quickly. There's 65 of you in here tonight. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for You're just a boy. You're just a boy. Triple B, you're in the VC. Shut up. Guys, again, thank you for coming in. Thank you for showing out. Thank you for all the support this month. We'll be back next month. So, I guess that being said, stay frosty, y'all. Broken Wolf, hit the button. Bye, guys.
I know what's wrong with it. I ain't got no gas.